these days.
The sock? You ruined my sock. AKA, you ruined my buzz.
What?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh. What are you talking about?
Oh shit! I forgot. I have.
Somebody.
I have this now.
You want to try?
Over here.
You can.
Is this still working?
It's Bluetooth.
It's not working.
Okay, so
It's Bluetooth.
up is gas, and then the shift is B button and up or B button and down.
What? Say that over again.
Okay. So forward is gas.
Okay.
And then I think if you hit it's A. You hit A and the shifter menu will come up and up shift, down shift. And if you overrev the engine, it blows up and then you so hit the B button again.
It's not working.
What? Come on, this has gotta be.
It's probably too far. You said the B button?
Try the A button. What the?
There you go.
Maybe it's the trigger. Selects. Yeah, there we go.
You may not need to play from there.
And if you hit one of the triggers, it kicks you out. If you hit one of these.
I pressed the button. Nothing happened. This game sucks.
It's really confusing because it's not on the joystick to make it work.
It's designed for a keyboard.
Mm-hmm. It's too low tech. Hey, you started the show. What's going on?
I'm sharing it.
Me too.
I'm trying to post this everywhere.
Like, dead air time.
You
Nobody.
should try it sometime.
All
man.
it says is the show is starting soon.
We'll start it now.
All they know is what you're telling them.
I want BigLipRadio and I want it now.
Call J.G. Wetworth
8775 now. That's so funny.
You'll die.
I guess I can do this for now.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, holy shit! It's like
check
it's
out
like
this bitch's
2022
shirt.
again.
Oh,
Oh, yeah?
It's
Check
like
us out.
2022 again, Pappa J.
Oh, you finding pretty good at technology?
What do you mean?
You're
He said.
Oh, look at
I
this.
said, what do you mean?
Caden's
figuring
already
out
kicking
technology?
butt.
I know Caden's already figuring out the gear shift, and it's something you didn't, boss man.
I figured it out and told him how to do it.
You told him how to do it.
I teached him.
You teached him
Teach
how to
them
do
real
it.
good, too.
You told him.
Oh, right off the
The-
road.
right.
You told him how to do it.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
That's funny. Darkfire Black said live dead air time.
Yeah.
It is live dead air time, but that's all right because I'm trying to get my little tools to work because we're switching back here.
His
which-
little tool hasn't worked. We're going to get to that later on in the show.
That's not funny.
You're having problems again?
That's
Again,
not funny.
you'd have to quit having problems before you could have them again.
Well, he passed out last show.
What do you mean I did?
Dude, you were passed out all across the bed.
Well, it was not during last show.
It was right after the show.
It was
You're
like an hour
you're
and a
like,
half
I'll be
after.
right back.
At
and then
9:30.
you were sprawled like an X across the bed.
I was done editing the show, and at 9:30, I looked to my right, and there's Boss Man and K-Dog still fucking in here playing games. I'm like, I don't have the heart to kick Boss Man out, and I know K-Dog has enough, common sense to boot him out instead of just let him stay here creepily
Right.
all through the night.
No,
right?
we kicked some butt on the video game, and then
Forza.
we were out in the living room talking, having a good old time, and you were out.
That's
It
fine.
was like 8:30, and you were passed out.
just how I like it. It's just how I like it.
You're taking after your uncle there.
I'm taking after somebody, but all I know is this last few months, this last month and a half, you just yell at it. This last month and a half has been tired. It's been tiresome. It's been
Right.
very tiring. Is
The
what I'm trying to
holidays.
say. And not even you're
At our
right.
age, it takes it out of us.
The holidays themselves.
Right.
You got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas.
Right.
October, November, December.
Best time of the year.
When
but
those
exhausting.
days are physically here, kid in candy shop. I got
Right.
energy for days. I can stay up till midnight. I'm about to catch Santa and his big fat ass trying to sneak down my chimney or whatever
right.
grates I have in my ceiling
You didn't
to
catch
find
me.
out the presents. But no, this time around, like those nights are cool. They all came and gone. But any night before or after Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, I was out. I was out at 7 o'clock. Easy. Out. Just
Right.
gone. Done
Right.
for. DUNFER. Done for. Right? Just
right.
done. Sleep into the world. Doesn't matter how much I've had to drink. Doesn't matter if I didn't drink anything. There was something about the time,
Right.
7:30, that after that hit, my eyes are heavy, knees weak, palms are sweaty, got vomit on my shirt already, mom spaghetti,
Mom
you know what I mean?
spaghetti.
That type of thing. But we managed to pull it through and make it a great holiday. Now, before we actually
Always.
start the show,
Right.
you guys, last week we talked about this a little bit. You guys had a good holiday, right?
Absolutely.
great Christmas.
It
That's
was
Pretty good.
The best in years, to be honest.
The best Christmas in years. I would
I
have
wouldn't
to
say
agree.
that, but
I would have to say this last year has been the best year in years in a long time.
Super highs and super lows.
You know what I mean? Like the podcast, BigLipRadio,
Right. The podcast
the,
been going great.
The studio, your own personal endeavors, your birthdays, your Christmases,
Right.
anytime it was time for me to receive a gift, it never failed. It didn't fail this year
Right,
at all.
right.
Any of the gifts I got, I not once have a complaint to give. Not because I'm like, oh, I'm being grateful for the gifts that were given to me. No, because they're badass fucking gifts.
Right.
I got a 1-up arcade cabinet back here. You can't see in the studio. I'm pointing at it if you're watching us live.
Oh, man.
Man,
Off the camera.
I got so much, dude.
Right.
So much. What'd you get?
I got a...
The one thing that you're about. I got so much stuff. Like a 1-up arcade. What is your 1-up arcade?
The Atari Legacy in the Tempest cabinet.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Right.
That's awesome.
Centipede with a trackball the way it's meant to be.
Darkfire says Papa J survived the Deadpool.
I did. That's right. I was supposed to be dead like 1 minute before midnight Christmas Eve.
December 25th. What's his name?
24.
Larry,
your cardboard is right next to you, by the way. Let me see that real quick. Let me hand it my way.
When's the next day that I was predicted to die?
Now, the reason why this is so important is because Larry, the guy that interrupted so many of our IZW events, that
Right.
thought he was the shit, which
Is the shit.
He's kind of funny, he's kind of cool, but he thinks
I love
he's the
him.
shit more than we do, which makes for great comedy on his end because he makes himself look like an asshole at the
Oh.
expense of BigLipRadio, and I
You
appreciate
bruised your
that.
chest.
Larry, right? December 24th at 11:54 p.m. According to him, you were supposed to be dead.
Right.
You were supposed to be dead. Before that, it was December 11th. Oh, shit. After that, December 11th, 2030. And then you have a September 27th, 2080.
Ooh.
And then you have a
I like that one.
November 26th, K-Dog, 2028.
Ooh.
Oh, you have one here for Z-Money
K-Dog.
picks April 20th of 2025. So that's the
Ooh,
next one.
That's the next one.
April 20th of 2025 is when I predict you will die.
All right, so we'll see if
You've
that
outlived
happens.
Larry, which was December 24th.
Right,
20,
right.
20 fucking 2, whatever it is this year.
11:59.
But you surpassed that. So the next one up on the list is Z-Money, April 20th, 2025 is when you're supposed to die
we
next.
can't lose this.
There'll be a new president by the time you die next. If we all happen to make it out of this insane world alive.
Right.
Oh my gosh. You know, we haven't even started the show yet. We
No,
haven't even
we gotta
started the
start the
pre-show
show.
before the show.
Right.
Let's start the show.
Here's Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
This is K-Dog with Big Lip Radio, and if you think this is good, check out Lip Surface at biglipradio.com/lipsurface for a better show.
I be on my grind, never running on my mind, stepping all these fucking mannequins that tryna hit my
Hey,
What's up, Papa J?
is this a dubstep Batman?
Yeah, you just now noticed. It's
I
only
noticed-
been
I
like-
noticed-
You noticed that
I
last show
noticed
too.
last week.
You said it last week, but you're not just remembering that you remembered it from last week.
It's at Alzheimer's.
Why are we playing Dubstep Batman?
Here's what's important, man. On February 18th, 2023, at 3 o'clock, down at Gotham City Comics, at 151 North Country Club Drive in Mesa, we are having Stop 2 on our We Can't Be Canceled tour. Right? Hopefully this time we might even have T-shirts.
Hey, I'm
man.
planning it. I'm
We
planning.
might even have T-shirts for sale, so come on down, buy your own We Can't Be Canceled T-shirt. Tell cancel culture that they've been canceled. Damn it! You let them know they're canceled, not us, man. It's them. Assholes.
You could just shake everything.
Somebody
to that.
woke up today.
He's excited. I'm excited for this Pappa
Man.
J.
Calm down. You're gonna
Make sure you
poop your
guys go
diaper,
down.
bro.
That little
that puppy chow.
That puppy chow, you're right.
It was good.
The boss man brought in some puppy chow, and Pappa J's been digging his little dick skinners in there, and he got all the sugar he could ever wanted.
Day.
So now he's excited to explain how we have a new event in February at Gotham City Comics. Make sure you are there. What day was it, Pappa J?
February 18th at 3 o'clock. We will have our second Big Lip Radio presents The Dork Side live. 151
It's
North
gonna be great.
Country Club Drive, Gotham City Comics.
Exclusive
18th.
content. And when I mean that, I don't just mean a podcast. I feel like I'm going to have shirts ready for all you guys. Exclusive shirts.
Right.
All you have to do is get yourself down to Gotham City Comics, and you can pick yourself up an exclusive Gotham City Comics Big Lip Radio We Cannot Be Canceled t-shirt.
Right.
You'll get yours there. It's going to be great, Pappa J. I'm so excited. Our last event was awesome.
It was.
You keep finding places to do events. Let me just say that. It doesn't matter who decides to say, you're not on our payroll anymore. You just give them the 2 middle fingers and say, fuck off, we'll find someone else.
Actually, it's worse than that. They said, hey, you know what? We're not on your payroll anymore, you assholes. We don't want your stinking money.
Right, they chose. All because of a tweet on Twitter. We're not going to rehash that. We literally had
so much
2
fun.
episodes full of that, but it's not that big a deal, my friends.
So much fun.
Let me tell you something. As much as you assholes out there watching right now, and if you subscribe to our lip service and, you know, support us monetarily anyway, we're not talking about you. We're talking about the other fuckfaces.
Yeah.
If you think at this time in life the internet is real,
right,
you're part of the fucking problem.
Right. The internet's not even a real place.
The internet is not even a physically real fucking place.
Nope.
You guys are trying to use that to destroy other people's lives, which we don't care about because we're going to go on whether you think we should be here or not. It's our opinion. We don't care about yours. We do care about yours. I lied, right? We care about yours. But
really.
if it's to the, what do they call that? The vigilante point, the extent of your opinion.
Right.
You want to use your opinion to ruin somebody else? Go fuck yourself. It ain't going to work.
You want to be a warrior? You can go screw off.
It's not going to fucking work. It's the internet. It's not real. I can go talk to people in real life who aren't on the internet. That'll pay us a lot of money to be on their show. But no, because you guys out there only watch us on the goddamn internet. We're here, and that's how we have to be here. So we're here to support you and everything else. So make sure you get the Fallout Games and check out all your local comic books and
Gotham City Comics.
Did I say the Fallout Games?
You did.
Well, that's another sponsor that hasn't canceled us, right? Right. Go fuck yourselves, whoever cancel us.
Right.
Jeez, we don't need you or anybody else. Oh my gosh, Pappa J, I feel like I could go on for days. I feel like we could do a whole podcast about how the internet's not real. But some people are living so much on the internet. To them, it is real, right? So you have your work at home
you have to
jobs.
get off the Wi-Fi. The internet's real.
Right. The internet is metaphorically real. Figuratively, it is not real.
Nope.
You can make money from the internet, but figuratively, you can make money as well. You don't need the internet to make money, and you don't need to be real to make money off the internet.
Right.
Oh, that's weird. That's a mind fuck. Think about that.
All right, I got to do an OnlyFans.
Think about that. Well, we have 4 of them. You just need to put content on one of them, Pappa J. You need to stop waiting for me to steal content of you naked to put on our OnlyFans.
Man,
we got 4 OnlyFans accounts.
Quite a bit of naked Pappa J content.
That's what I'm trying to say
out
there is for you people who are watching us live right now between the times of 6 and 5 and 6 is when we start our Big Up Radio Live on YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook. Are you saying we don't need them?
What?
Because we have 5 OnlyFans pages, that are pulling the weight of you guys who don't want to watch us. That's all right. That's why we have 70,000 watchers right now. And I guess with that being said, let's start the show before we get into too much trouble, shall we?
Do it.
1, 2, is this on?
Do not come. Do not come.
Yeah, buddy. You're listening to the Big Lip Radio podcast with your host, Pappa J, Zmunny, and friends.
Mama always told me be a man, that I should get my shit together for it while I can. Like yeah, whatever. I said, Mama, you don't understand, cause I'm gonna be stupid famous and rocking in a band. Yeah, you know, couple years later here I am.
It is already January 3rd, 2023. Christmas is right around the corner. This is episode 237 of the Big Lip Radio podcast. I am your host, Big Pappa J.
Always on the back foot. Yeah. I'm always on the woo.
With me, as always, the man who can't help but drink. The man who chokes on his drink. The man with breasts bigger than Dolly Parton. The man with less hair than Baby Huey. What? Your co-host, Zmunny.
I wish I wasn't counting numbers rolling at the top. I wish I was a billionaire and balling like The Rock. But you know, lately it's starting to feel awful like I'm always on the back foot.
You know what, Pappa J?
Yeah.
Because of people like you and how envious you are about how much hair I have at the top of my head
And how much breast do you have under your shirt?
and how big my titties are that you ain't got. I always have to say I'm living on the back foot.
That's
I got
right.
somebody from somewhere coming after me for something, whether it's titties, money for child support, or hair on the top of my fucking head. It's happening.
That's right.
And you're here to prove it.
That's right.
And I got one of my children here to prove the child support thing.
Right.
Hello.
Look
said
at how
it.
well he's dressed. Your child support's really
He said
going
hello.
through.
Hey, is this the first time we introduced my children before Boss Man?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who is your children?
Well, the guy you hear with the deep voice, that doesn't sound like mine at all.
Right.
That's one of my children. That's K-Dog. What's up, K-Dog?
Nothing much. How about yourself?
He said, it sounds like he's holding his nose. Nothing much. How about yourself? I can't even get my voice out
So you're
low.
saying allegedly?
Allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly. Well, he's here still, so technically he's my son. He's been saying he's my son for the last 16 years. I would have killed him by now if he was not. So it's been that long since I've paid money for this gentleman to continue to sit on my couch every Tuesday.
Oh.
Which is what a parent is supposed to do, right?
Right.
Obligatory payments.
Obligatory. Yes, sir.
Obligatory payments. And you can't forget one of our other most baldest, favoritist, trunk full of stolen goods friends in the entire
Right.
world. Boss Man, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I noticed the Pappa J put his hat on before the show.
He did. He was
That's
sitting.
always on.
Papa J was
it
sitting.
was
in his-
off all the way until the show began.
Well, the cold air started to come in this window. Don't worry about catching my cold.
You were sitting at the beginning of the studio, all hoity-toity, just feeling fine and coherent without your hat on.
fine as wine.
You even
Right.
had two people over here that you see on the podcast couch making fun of you because you didn't have your hat on.
The reflection was just too bad.
They were
for
trying
the
to make
camera.
fun of me, but then
It's-
then they looked in the mirror and saw their own situation and said, "You know what? We've got nothing to say.
We got nothing negative to say about this bald
I
gentleman in my
got
front.
nothing. This guy's got his shit together compared
As
to
soon
us.
as I hit that record button,
Yeah.
and it turns red, and you see the timers, because you don't normally pay attention to much, but you'll look at all three of the monitors that are in front of you,
Right.
and you can kind of tell what each one's for. I don't think you really have the full concept of what all these monitors do. One of them plays video games,
Right.
and two or three of them control the internet, right?
Right.
Control the internet.
we control the imaginary.
Which one has
internet.
the game on
And
it?
you, Pappa J, you tend to know when something's going to show up
right?
at a certain time. For whatever reason, you decided to go grab your helmet and put your hat on.
I had to put my hat because the cold. The window's open right
Why are
here.
you pointing at your penis?
You know,
Stop.
The
It,
window's
it wouldn't be
open
cold
right
if there was hair up there.
Yeah, no,
I got plenty of hair up there.
Yeah.
Really? I
Yeah,
don't think
just
so.
blowing in the wind.
Uh-huh.
How often do you shave the center of your head?
I don't shave the center of my
How
head.
often do you-
Bullshit.
So you're
Shit.
just
How
naturally
often do you
that
comb it over?
bald?
Bullshit. Take your hat off. At least let people who don't understand what we're talking about see, because there's about 60,000 new people who have zero idea. You see that long ponytail
That's a
Oh, my
wig.
in
hair.
our live stream he's holding up?
That's
He's
part of
holding
the
up
hat.
a ponytail with his index and his thumb fingers. Now he's about to pull off his headset. Oh, shit, he's actually going to
he's
take
gonna
his
do
head
it.
off.
He's going to do
He's
it.
going to take his hat off.
Y'all
Come
just
on.
got plenty.
Oh, my God. He's got ball hair on his head.
See,
when
look
I
at
look
that
at my
comb over.
testicles, that's what it looks like. He's got a ponytail and everything.
When I look down at my testicles, I often see your face. So what do you want?
You mean
That's
that hair hangs down
gross.
that low?
He looks
I'm
like
your
Albert
nephew,
Einstein.
bro. That's fucking gross.
That's why I say get away, but you won't.
What? You won't let me at your house. That's why we do the podcast here.
So how long
No,
did
the
it take
old
to get
lady
the back
see it.
to come to the front?
No, man. You saw I had a full luscious
Do
head
you
of hair.
shave any of your head with anything on purpose?
No.
Have you ever taken any sort of cutting utensil or put it up to your scalp?
No.
You personally,
No,
not a hair cutter. You,
no.
because by the time you get to be bald, the person that's doing it is generally yourself, and you're using not a Bic razor, but you're using a buzzer, zzz,
No.
right? And then you get one of them 5 pad stubble chaser be gone fucking hair things, and you run that across your dome piece, and oh my God, I did that yesterday, and it feels like a baby's ass. My head does, no joke, because I do that with my hair.
Funny.
I'm not bald at all, and I don't have a bald
You're
spot
not bald at all. Not at all.
Not
no
on the top
way.
of my head.
I see so much hair on your head right now.
You know why I'm bald?
Why?
Because I did this to myself.
You're still
You know why you're
considered
bald, Pappa J?
I did it to myself.
Because you're running from fucking menopause. That's what it is.
I'm running from police. I'm running from bill collectors.
He's running from Florida.
Alcoholics Anonymous. You're running
I'm
from
running
fucking
from
everybody.
AA. I'm running from all that shit.
Oh, I hear the IRS outside right now.
Right. I'm running from the tax man.
They're here. They're here. Before we
I
get...
plan on screwing them good this year.
Well,
Clearly
see, you
there's
still
a lot
have enough
we
right
wanna
there that
talk
you can get that shaker and it'll
Right?
cover
We
it up.
just get the pepper shaker and
Right.
shake that on your
The
forehead.
Ronald Beale hair.
It'd be good to go.
Where's that aerosol hair?
Right?
Remember Kobe had that on the court one time and it started melting down his face?
Miracle Grow on his
Dumbass.
face. Miracle Grow is not just good for weed; it's also good for your hair.
I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in on this Tuesday night. It's not a special one, but it feels special. In my soul, it feels special. I think
Right.
every Tuesday being here with you people watching us and you people here in the studio makes it a special
Well, because
day.
we got Pappa J. He's special.
Right, he's special ed for sure. For sure, we need special teachers.
Well, the
to teach
short
us
bus
one.
brought him. I saw it out front.
I can tell he's got a short bus.
This is a short
We have a
bus.
lot to fill up on today's
Boy,
show.
a lot to talk about.
A whole lot. Now,
Lot
I know
of
we
shit to
say
get
that not at every podcast, but a lot of them in some way or form. We got a lot to talk about tonight because we do.
Yeah.
We have, yet
Guess that
again,
actor.
I feel like a choose
Guess that
your adventure kind of night. Not only do we have 1, 2, 3,
You
4,
can
5,
count.
6, 7, 8 different topics I'd like to talk about. We only have
Right.
enough time to cover 3 of them.
Right.
Yay!
Yay!
So with this first little topic, I don't know if you want to play Guess Your Own Adventure or Choose Your Own Adventure there, boss man. I don't think you've done this.
Oh, yeah.
So
huh?
for the first segment, I'm going to give you a pick of 4 different topics to choose from. You guys get the pick, and we'll discuss that. So first off, do you want to find out who it was? Do you want to find out why they are still here? Do you want to find out why there's another new one? Or do you want to find out what pick and blow means?
Oh, my God.
I'll let you guys pick. Now, there's no wrong choice here. Now,
Right.
And some of these segments can be saved for next week. I just have so much. I do what a lot of the famous people do. It's just I'm not famous.
Right.
Where Throughout my day, I will hit up myself in a text message, and I will send myself reminders of things that I did or went through that, I could talk about and share with on the show because that provides good content, right? Especially personal things. People love personally making fun of you for shit that's going wrong in your life that they don't have any connection to. People love that, and I'm okay with that. I suggest you guys out there in the viewing land as well as in the studio do the same. Go start to realize and think of the dumb shit you do that we could bring up on this podcast because it's the best way to get it out and to clarify whether you're dumb or not, or is it just you think you're dumb, but really it was a smart thing to do. We do that quite a bit. I incriminate myself so much on this podcast. Pappa J, you have too.
Right.
The boss man still needs to give up some deets. He won't give up much.
No, he won't give up any details.
And then my children over here, they're taking selfies in the background. They won't give up much either, but that's because they're 16.
So
Not 54. Boss
So you
man.
have my interest peaked because another new one. I did not see another new dog. So I'm wondering, are you having another kid?
So you want to do another new one, correct?
You having another
You're
kid?
pregnant?
Fuck it, let's do another new one.
All right, there it is.
Everybody is so interested in another new one. I saw a post on social media, and it's from our own Pappa J. Now this post, normally there's a picture of a lizard, right? And normally there's a picture of his grandchildren eating a lizard with Alabama gear on.
Right.
And then there's a picture of his game room and how he
turtle.
rearranged it. And then there's pictures of like 3 horses and another child that's black that doesn't match his skin tone. I got another new one of these.
You got another kid.
And usually these...
There's another episode of the Bailey Bunch?
Right? Normally, a lot of these things that he posts on his Facebook follow up with got another new one. Right? Got another new one. This post is quite different. It's not necessarily mouth he's got to feed, but yet he's got to spend money on this every month, much like child support. Right? And you would look at boss man, your face.
I know. I think I got an idea what it might be.
Now, normally you pay child support for children, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And you pay child support. Whatever's a monthly payment, I consider child support. especially if it's something you don't want to
Right.
make but you really want it type of
Oh,
thing. I want this, but I don't want to pay for it.
Okay,
Right.
now
Like kids.
you switched from what I thought it was to something else, and now I think I got it.
Papa J's pregnant. Say what it is. I just did Papa J.
Is it gray?
Papa J, you posted on Facebook 4 or 5 pictures. Not only
Right.
Facebook, but on our Discord, you posted 4 or 5 more pictures
Right.
of a specific thing you bought. Now, I'm going to let you finish it off from here because I don't want to give away your story.
Right, well, another video game system. I got an Atari 50. That wasn't it?
You did. You posted that on our
That's
Discord.
what I first thought.
He posted his Atari 5200 right up in Facebook and our Discord.
That
For those of you who want to be involved in our Discord, check out all of our social media posts. Doesn't matter
Right.
which one it is on Facebook specifically. You'll find our
You'll
Discord
find the link to the Discord.
and you'll get all kinds
Welcome
of
aboard.
exclusive chats. Go sign up for that.
But no, I bought yet another new car. and
Hold on.
For his wife.
that's true. It is for the old
Hold
lady.
on. You have a Ford truck in your driveway.
The F-150 Platinum Edition, yes, sir.
You have a Harley
Belongs to
Davidson
OP.
motorcycle in your driveway.
I do. 2019 Road King.
There's a Miata in the driveway.
You have
Oh, you got rid of it?
3
Oh.
Mustang horses in your care.
They are. We do pay for the boarding of these 3 horses.
We have about 8
8
animals living inside of your closet underneath your stair steps, your stairwell.
Oh, right.
The
right.
horses are new. I didn't know that was something you're paying on now.
Oh, you didn't know there was 2 horses?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's
No
2
wonder why
horses.
he's working all that overtime.
There's 2 horses a mile and a half from the house.
They're not donkeys.
And you got
you're
about-
you're not feeding a bunch of asses.
5 or 6 younger people than you living in that house that aren't technically from your DNA.
Right.
But
right,
they're a
right,
family
right.
because of things you've been through with each other in general. I don't want to take
Right.
that away from you. Family is
Right.
family, no matter how you feel about it. Family is family. It doesn't matter whether they come from you or not. If you've been through some shit with these people, family is family, right?
Right,
So
right.
you've added to this whole pile of animals and douchebaggery and circus
Right,
circus
six
olay shit
dogs,
at your house.
6 dogs, 4 cats, 2 dragons, a turtle, and a goldfish. Right. And on top of all of that, I just bought a Bronco.
Another horse?
A car.
Oh, fuck. A car. Oh, God. If you would have said a Mustang, guess what I would have said?
Another horse?
Another horse? What are you doing buying more horses?
Well, he got rid of that sweet Lincoln he had.
I was rather fond of the Lincoln.
Wait, so you bought a what now?
A 2022 Badlands Edition Bronco Sport.
And you got rid of what to get that?
My much beloved Lincoln, 2017
MKZ?
Lincoln. Right, MKC.
Ew.
The one that all the commercials were about.
Yeah,
I
right.
thought they were all about the MKZ.
No, that's the car. MKC was the SUV.
So you got rid of one SUV to get another?
Right. Well, now this one, of course, is the Bronco, and
The Bronco Buster from Rey Mysterio?
right.
But this is the Sport, isn't it? The
It's
smaller
the Sport, right? Right. For us old guys, you go back to the day when there was the Bronco and the Bronco 2 that Ford was selling at the same time.
This is the Bronco 2?
This would be the Bronco 2, right?
You fucking
Well,
nerds!
but this is a lot better than the Bronco 2 because those were terrible.
Right. Well, this thing is actually, especially because it's the Badlands Edition, it's actually off-road worthy. It's 4-wheel drive.
It's all stock right now?
Yeah, it's stock right now as
Well,
she sits.
I guess when they say stock, you got it from the shop the way it is, and that's why you're driving it, right?
Right.
So
right.
at the shop, did they put any upgrades on it?
No, there's some from the factory that came with it. Got the towing package.
What makes a Badlands vehicle a Badlands vehicle? Why would they call this one Bronco Badlands Edition versus just a Bronco? Because I know you got the Hummer, the
Right.
Hummer H2, and the Hummer H3, but you can tell the difference between the 3 body styles. The H3 is obviously the smallest
Right.
and more compact. H2 is more streamlined for technology nowadays, and the H1 is the old big-ass military vehicle you see rolling around everywhere.
Right.
So why is this a Bronco Badlands Edition?
The Badlands comes stock with the 2.0 twin turbo, 250 horsepower, 277 foot-pounds of torque engine.
Yeah.
And it's
Is that like Ken Block's Hoonigan little unicorn vehicle that had 15,000 horsepower?
Yeah, he tried.
Or 1,500 horsepower?
Flipped on him and drowned him in a bunch of snow.
That was a snowmobile.
Right.
It doesn't have 15,000 horsepower.
No,
you would
it's a
think this
snowmobile.
gentleman, Ken Block, sorry to veer off, would die because he's doing a quadruple backflip inside of a drift car. Off
Right.
He was. That's how he actually
But
died.
he did something he loved. You know, he loved doing when he died.
Going fast.
What, screaming in pain?
Well, hopefully it wasn't that.
When you're on a snowmobile, there's
That's what
nothing
we
to
all
keep
love.
you on the snowmobile.
That's what
So
we
I'd
all
only
love.
imagine the dude got thrown or ran over and was sitting there
I
screaming.
landed on him, from what I understand.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
So he's screaming or dead in pain.
Hey, understand this. When I hit the back of that milk truck in my final moments of life on my motorcycle, don't say he died doing what he loved. Because what I love is not having my bones
That's what
shatter
I was-
and
Well,
pierce the
actually,
skin.
I was going to say, because
Okay?
he loves
I was
milk.
wondering this. I was like, what do you mean he's died doing something he
All right.
loved?
So if he died in the shitter, we'll say he died happy.
I was doing something I
As
loved.
far as I
There it
know, is Ken didn't like snowmobiling. He was a 4-tire kind of guy on pavement,
Right,
right? Like not a
Extreme everything.
snowmobile. I never seen that dude dirt bike. I never
No.
seen that dude quad 4-wheel.
No,
I
he
never
was
seen that
car
dude
drifting.
anything other than car drifting cars. Why the fuck would you veer off your own talent and go do something that has a track versus tires?
Right.
Snowmobiling. Come on, like
Right.
it's not for me to judge.
Oh,
Stop.
I judge.
Stick to the car, take your car, put some chains on it, and then go up to the mountains.
Right.
Fucking roll around the side. This dude is
So what
so
you're
pro.
saying
You
is
gotta
this guy
roll
should stick to
cage.
motorcycles
Ken Block
and
should
not
have died
cars?
so many times in the past. And to
Right.
have a snowmobile of all things fucking kill him is the worst finale ever.
It's the irony of all ironies.
It's the worst.
Right.
Maybe if he was riding an elephant and the elephant decided to tear him off its back with its trunk and throw him to the ground, that's badass, right? Holy fuck, Ken Block,
Right.
his aura, intimidated this elephant to throw him,
Right.
to throw him. No, he was riding a fucking snowmobile, did something stupid, probably trying to show off in front of his fucking friends,
Right.
and fucked himself over. That's what you get, right?
Right.
I wish he would have been doing it in a car, which we all know him for,
Right.
not a goddamn snowmobile.
Not a snowmobile.
Like Paul Walker, right?
Right.
Paul Walker, that dude.
Badass.
What do we know him for?
Fast and
and
Furious
Furious.
movies.
What did he die for?
Speeding.
In a Porsche.
That's
Going
Fucking
too
A.
fast.
Why? How is
As-
that so hard?
As a
Right.
passenger in a Porsche.
Yeah.
Who cares?
He was
you know,
still going
cares?
fast.
you know Ryan Dunn,
Right.
Viva La Bam, Bam Margera, whatever you do if you're into skateboarding or going fast. Bam Margera, if you've seen them, they have cars, they have everything. This dude takes his mother's PT Cruiser and throws twin turbos on it, on a PT Cruiser,
Right.
and soups it up. This dude loved going fast, and Ryan Dunn was a part of that. He died in a fucking car accident going
Right.
around a mountain.
Right.
These people died the way they should have. Ken Block did not.
Yeah,
It
didn't
was-
Ken Block have like 2 tires go off the side of a mountain?
Yes, his back tires. There's a famous video of him drifting up and down a mountain, and on
That's
his
where
way
he should
down,
have died.
there's his tires flying off the edge of the pavement, going in the dirt. You think he's gonna die, but no, his front tires have enough power because
Grip.
it's an all-wheel drive
Right.
car that it pulls him back on, and that should have been the end of him. Sorry, I didn't mean to take away from your story, Papa J. You got a Bronco?
Speaking of all-wheel
You
drive.
got a Bronco?
Speaking of all-wheel drive.
Death Valley Bronco?
Yeah, and then
He's going to go up Pikes Peak.
And something else about the Badlands edition. It's got an extra 1.5 or 2 inches of ground clearance.
Ooh.
Right. And it has all-terrain tires instead of all-season tires.
So when you go down the pavement, it goes right from all the big old nubs on your tires?
Yeah, I got big nubs on my tires, man.
He's already taken it off-road coming in your drive here.
No, it is. It's cool because you got all this technology that didn't exist back.
So it's a 2023?
2022.
22. Okay.
Right. And it's got a forward-facing camera.
Whoa.
And 180 degrees option on that forward-facing camera.
Yeah.
The rear camera also has a 180-degree fisheye option. And so you can see directly in front and behind you or 180 degrees.
Do they have a
front or
top-down
back.
view?
No.
Because I rented a van when I was over in Newport News, Virginia.
Right.
I rented a van, and somehow when you hit reverse or forward, it would cycle through a few cameras, and the last camera it would cycle on would be a top-down view of your camera. You could be in a parking garage or whatever.
It's like there's a drone flying over you.
100%. It's like there's a fucking drone.
It's a really good
I don't understand
image, mirage.
When you roll down your window and stick your hand out the window to see if the drone that's following you can see it, it never shows.
Right. Right, because it's just a computer graphic simulation of your vehicle.
Augmented reality, AI, artificial intelligence, they all put it together, and it's a top-down view of your car. It's fucking nuts.
Now, this car...
Your car doesn't have that?
No. This car wasn't inexpensive.
I don't doubt it.
And it sits on a goddamn Ford Escape platform. Right, they just put a souped-up engine and suspension and cab on it.
Is there a charging dock?
And all over the place
for that car.
Yeah, there's for the car itself.
Yes.
No, it's not electric.
I was about to say. I was like, what are you doing?
No, it's not electric.
The boss and I had a different idea. He's like, it's not electric. You're hurting the environment. Meanwhile, the lithium they mine for these fucking batteries is worse than the goddamn oil we pull out from the ground.
Yeah, dumbasses.
Fucking idiots.
Get your shit together and
Stupid.
leave me alone.
Do some research. Go check out fucking solar panels. Go check out everything they use to make that material that's supposed to keep us environmental friendly.
Right.
So
it's worse than getting oil from the fucking ground.
Right.
Fucking wake up, America, you goddamn idiots.
Yeah.
So you gonna modify that thing? Get it all decked out, lift kit, big tires,
right?
Push bumper, stuff like that.
Right. I might get the push bumper. That looks cool.
Can you start it up with your phone?
Yes, I've got the app on my phone. I can start
technology.
It anywhere I have a Wi-Fi signal. I don't know why I need a Wi-Fi signal.
Can you start it with your watch?
I do have to have... No, but maybe.
Dang. You could with Kit.
But
that was in the 80s.
That's true.
That was it.
Kit, I need you, buddy. You know that.
Bronco, show up. Doorstep, now.
Right, so anyway, I can
They
start
need to work on that.
It's all...
I can check my phone to see the pressure in all my tires. I can see how much gas I have in the gas tank.
You can check your phone for that?
It's all on my phone.
Helps you find it when you leave Costco.
It does. There's a map of where my effing car is in case I lose it.
I think this car's designed for old people. They can't see out the front and the back, so you need cameras.
Right.
It needs a phone so you can find it. You know, this makes me worried about driving around one of these things.
So your car is
I'm gonna keep my
always
distance.
on? Do you have to connect your car to anything?
No.
Like when you leave the dealership, they're like, hey, oh, by the way, here's your fucking mobile plan for your car.
There are some things I don't understand, like when you can use your car for Wi-Fi. It has to get the signal from somewhere because it can't generate the signal. So I don't understand that.
It's just like when you get a phone from a dealership, it has fucking Wi-Fi because your phone dealership is providing the goddamn Wi-Fi.
Right.
It hacks it from all the
like
open networks.
Who's providing the Wi-Fi for your car?
Right. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Is there a subscription fee, like a sync or something?
But at any rate, no subscription fee.
There's not like a weird, for example, what did they call that? FM satellite radio? What was that satellite radio?
Oh, Sirius?
Sirius.
I got
randomly,
free Sirius.
You know how you randomly used to get subscriptions for that?
Right, I got that.
Do you get
right
randomly
now.
subscriptions to keep your car hooked up to Wi-Fi?
No, it's just naturally hooked up to Wi-Fi, and if I had to pay an extra amount of money, I could use it as a hotspot,
like LTE.
And we could actually upload in decent speed through my car instead of what you have. So
you're saying we
house.
could set something up in the back to where you could do a mobile podcast?
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
I never
let's
really
hook
thought
a trailer
about
up
it.
to that bitch.
Pappa J, why is your Wi-Fi not working? The wife took the car.
She'd go.
It's also got lane keeping assist,
Yeah.
so that way I can fall asleep and not drift through lanes like I used to. So now I just go to sleep and get to work. So that's going to be nice. But some of the things that's missing that I find super curious, no matter the trim level, no matter the amount...
The what level?
Trim level.
Trim level.
No matter the amount of money you want to spend...
Like how much they've shaved down their bush?
Right.
Okay.
Right. You got to trim the trim.
Trim level.
Right. And no nav is offered at any level. There's no nav.
Because your phone can hook up to it.
I use Apple
AirPlay.
Play on my car, so I've never used the nav in the Lincoln, but it had it.
Yeah.
And it's a manual lift gate. I can't hit a button.
Lift gate for what?
The rear end.
Well, it's not a Lincoln.
It's got the hatch.
Oh, I see. So it's like one of them sports soccer mom's van where they can only push the button to raise it up and lower it down, and
That's
you can't
interesting that
touch
it's
it.
not a power
And if you
hatch.
try to touch it to lower it down, it goes beep 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 beep.
Well,
because it doesn't want all the weight on it.
On mine, you have to use your hands because there's no other way to do it.
Okay.
Now, again, it's not even offered. But when you have it open, there's floodlights, so you can flood inside and see what's in the back, or aim them away because maybe you're camping and you're gonna sit
you
at
wanna
the
see what's
tailgate.
around? Yeah.
And you're just hanging out. And as you're sitting there with your back to your car, on the left side, mounted in where you would close your hatch, is a nice little bottle opener. right there, so you don't have to worry about a bottle.
you
of
don't
So
get
you
your
drink
beers in
Mexican
your
bottle
car.
of Cokes? Like, what do you?
Right, that's what I'd be drinking.
What are you drinking?
That's what I'd be drinking.
Jesus.
But yeah, it's got its own
His Christmas beers.
bottle opener right there. in
That'd
the
be
hat.
my vehicle right there. Freaking Slay Zombie says, "Aw, Caden and Britney Spears, how cute." He also says, "But actually cool. My GF never goes to Big Lip Radio with me." That's one of the benefits of watching us live on all of our social media at Big Lip Radio, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch is what we stream live on every Tuesday. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you can tune in and chat. We'll reply back with that.
That's a lie, because she was here.
She was here.
She's been here a few times.
She's here whenever he's here because they're soulmates. That's why they're in a relationship. So
Hey.
I feel like right now what he's saying is I'm watching Big Up Radio. My chick's not here.
My
with
chick
me.
refuses to watch with me.
Yeah, because
We
we're
got-
sexist or something.
We got 4 quick minutes, and I gotta know.
What's up?
I gotta know
Don't-
who
hold,
was-
hold on. If it's about some sort of medication of some sort, that's second half. Okay, go ahead.
Nope.
Go ahead.
I gotta know who the creeper was.
Oh,
we have time to get into that, and we do need to close that loop.
Oh, hey, yeah, real quick. 2 shows ago, we did our Secret Santa gift exchange. And we noticed 2 people didn't show up. It was Dee Spencer and it was Joey Bubbles, who've been on the show plenty of times in the past. They have a huge history with Big Up Radio. That's why we do Secret Santas, because we want people from the past to come forward and have a good time and remember that, hey, we're still here, we're not gone, and we still welcome you, regardless of what shit you're going through that makes you come off of Big Up Radio.
I'm worried about Bubbles. I haven't seen him at work.
Yeah.
Not that he hasn't been there, but I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
And I was watching Pug today on YouTube, busting a dude who was trying to set up a date with an 11-year-old girl. Looked just like Bubbles, so I hope that wasn't him.
You think it was Bubbles?
I hope that wasn't him.
I was going to say, that dude is supposed to be at a couple different events for Family-Wise,
Right.
And wasn't there.
Oh.
So it's kind of...
Pugsley Pugs might have got him.
Bubbles,
Gordon Flowers
Joey-
ordered them pickles.
Something happened, and I'm not sure what it is, but this dude doesn't want to come around. So it led you and me to be switching gifts on our Secret Santa episode 2 episodes ago.
Right.
Last episode, we talked about how we got a strange gift from somebody that showed up to my house.
Random gift.
We played the Ring doorbell clue and all video and everything. We didn't know who it was, but I just want you to know the gentleman reached out to me.
All right.
In a text message. And he said, "Hey, did you get my Secret Santa gifts?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Hey, it's me, so-and-so. I don't want to give the name yet. Did you get my Secret Santa gifts?" I'm like, "What?" I was like, "That was you that dropped those off?" So this gentleman I'm about to reveal.
He put on some weight.
Pappa J, indeed, 100% fact. The person that dropped out this Empire Strikes Back laser disc, that none of us have a laser disc player.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I think it's so collectible. It's unbelievable.
To play. And then the Star Wars cookbook, the Wookiee cookbook. It has all kinds of Wookiee cookies and galactic recipes. Guess who these are from?
Dee Spencer.
You're 100% correct, and they are meant for you. Indeed, Pappa J. You just...
But what do we do, man? I gave him your stuff, man.
He wasn't here. He wasn't here. Now, let me be fair. There's 2 other people who still didn't show up to pick up their gifts. One being James.
Well, he
Adams.
left his on accident.
He left his on accident, but
Right.
he hasn't come back since, and he's known about it. And then there's Kukakachu. He was also given a gift, but he wasn't here. The only reason that kept him alive is because he brought a gift to give to somebody.
Right.
Because he wasn't here in his absence. So he still managed to be here. He just wasn't physically here. His gift is still here, by the way. So there's a couple gifts from these gentlemen that we still have. But Dee Spencer, what's up?
Got an idea.
What's up?
Dee, thank you very much for the
So Dee Spencer
presents.
came through, and those gifts are from him.
I'm
Mystery
super
solved.
excited about it.
Yes.
I really, really am.
And you gave me Dee's gifts.
Right, so you got
If
Dee's
he ever
nuts
show-
and Dee's gifts.
If Dee's nuts ever shows up, I'll give him his gifts back.
So
Can you call him D's nuts?
I did. So so the gifts that were left here for nostalgia.
Yeah.
This week, the winner will get those gifts. So, and one of them is a shirt worn by the famous Dunrick.
It is, and I have them.
Right.
They're all in that box right there.
Right, so if you
have-
guess it, you get
yeah.
Dunrick's clothes.
Oh my god.
No, remember? Because that was the hers. So she doesn't wear his shirt.
It doesn't matter. We got his shirt because he took it off to put on one of the shirts he got for a Christmas gift.
Right.
So we have his shirt and a Christmas shirt gift for him.
Oh, he says no.
We got 2 of them. That's too funny. So you're saying if people can guess not what we played last week, but this brand new.
The brand new one for this week.
Okay, we'll be sure to remind people.
That's what they'll win.
They'll win one of the Christmas prizes.
Win.
And they're great prizes.
It'll fit you.
Right.
They're great prizes.
They are.
We'll get into them. I mean, there's 3 different series of hunting knives that you have a holster you can put it into. Some ARC shirts, which is James Adams, as well as if you win and you get James Adams one of his shirts, you'll get both of them.
Right, you get them both. You get the collector's item worn only by Dunrick, and you'll get Dunrick's Christmas present.
Oh my gosh, there's so much
are great
happening.
days.
So you got a new car. We have all these new gifts because people left them here during the Secret Santa. We're going to be more exclusive, all right? Maybe 6 people next time, not 10 because 2 of them didn't show up till it's 8. So
Alex Sawyer's, by the way, asked me what kind of present he should bring because he thought he was going to be in.
Next time, let's plan it sooner and then ask all these wrestlers if they want to be in.
Right.
How great would that be to have this room full of fucking wrestlers?
Oh, that'd be the best.
Oh my goodness, I could not wait.
We'll
power bombing everybody.
We'll all sit around in Speedos.
You will? What?
Yeah, well, I'll do it.
You'll do what?
Sit around in Speedos.
Hey, you guys heard it first here. Before we cut,
going to be here for that show.
K-Dog said he's going to make sure he's here for that show.
K-Dog will be here.
I don't think... I'll be here. I'll be here.
And a No Girls Allowed episode, man, so we can all get a little bit of homoerogenity going on.
Weird would that be?
I'm good.
On a No Girls Allowed, all the
Will you be
dudes...
18 yet, K-Dog?
Yeah.
We tell all the wrestlers to wear their wrestling get-up.
Right.
We're like, hey, show up with your wrestling get-up. And it's all Speedos. That's awful.
No.
All this talk about watching other dudes in their Speedos and looking at their packages make me hungry, Pappa J.
All right, well, let's go to commercial and have some snack time.
Like Pappa J said, we're going to cut the commercial break. When we come back, we'll be doing some snack time.
Oh man, I'm hungry. You got any snacks?
What do you mean, snacks?
You know, snacks. Like the Planet Gummies from Trolley? Or the Crunchy Bacon Cheetos? How about the pulled pork Lay's chips with mustard?
What? Where the fuck do you get those?
Glad you asked. It's called Pops Exotic. First thing you can do is go to popsexotic.com to see all the other snacks they have. Then go to all their social media at Pops Exotic to see all the cool and different snacks they have to offer.
How do we get there?
You heard of Uber?
Oh, shit.
You motherfucker.
The year is 2012. The unthinkable has happened. The only progress left is made by the machines. If anyone can hear me, we must reclaim our birthright. PS1, Game Boy, NES, Genesis, Atari, Xbox, and all the others you remember from the past. The resistance has begun. Join us now at Fallout Games in Phoenix at 4139 West Bell Road and in Tempe at 1807 East Southern Avenue. The resistance needs you.
Very serious.
You are listening to Arizona's favorite professional wrestler, Mr. Classic, and you are listening to Big Lip Radio.
Snack time!
Bacon pancakes, that's not what I'm gonna make. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I completely lies and bamboozled you about making bacon pancakes.
Again.
I want it to happen so fucking bad.
He does.
If you can see our studio, there's not much than 12 feet between us all.
Right.
There's not much here. In every angle you could ever imagine, from wall to wall, door to door, 12 feet, 12 square feet.
Maybe we should take out that wall right there. Just knock that wall out, go into that room.
For the record, Kim was shocked how small this place is because it looks so much bigger on camera.
It does. It does. I've watched some of our live streams. Like that place looks like there's a lot of room to make a lot of bacon pancakes.
Looks pretty luxurious.
And there's not. So I might have to make an alteration. One of two things. It might have to be waffle bacon pancakes. Right, if that makes any sense. But either way, regardless of what buttery, bready pastry we're gonna try, I'm gonna make sure it has bacon in there. All right, that'll be for you guys, and I'll make sure to give you guys a heads up. So right now, don't worry about it. I'm gonna try to do it as a special episode because I want to fucking do it. Right? Everybody wants to try making bacon pancakes, but we can't because it's hard to make, especially when I'm the one doing all the talking on the microphones. Right, Pappa J?
That's absolutely correct, sir.
You're such a fucking dumbass. What we like to do on snack time is try 4 snacks, 3 to 4, rate them on a scale of 0 to 5, and tell you guys why. We all have different opinions, and it shows throughout these last few episodes of snack time because we've all 3 or 4 of us are like, this is a 5, and there's one of us that's like, this is fucking garbage, and it never turns out to be.
Because somebody lets his personal feelings affect the score.
They do. Pappa J.
Somebody lets their taste buds do the talking.
They do. They don't let their taste buds do the talking.
So, you know,
That's
just
the
for
problem.
that, let's go for that bottle set right there.
Oh, you want to do the Rick and Morty hot sauce challenge
I will
set?
say, whenever there's something spicy, Pappa J always gives it a 0.
I was going to say, yeah, let's see.
Spices suck.
It sounds like a personal bias.
That's not a bias.
It sounds like a personal bias
like
because
emotions
spicy
getting
things
to it.
can taste great. It's just the pain always sucks. We know that. We know pain from hot and spicy things suck ass. We don't know why they're in foods, but they are.
You know what? Let's
but
do
what
that.
we try to do is get our flavors in order. So ignore the spicy.
So we'll just lean back and we'll drop a couple drops on the tongue?
No, we're not going to try that.
Ain't doing it.
We're going to make sure we have chips and a special snack time segment just for that hot and spicy one. But I did go ahead and do some recon of our snack time shelf, which is starting to look a little empty because a lot of us have been living off the last snacks for the few 6 months that we've brought.
Right,
so I appreciate that. So let's go ahead and clear out some of this clutter. We have the first thing we're going to try here. Look at Boss Man, you biting your lip. Why are you biting your lip right now?
I'm biting my lip.
Looks like you're biting your lip. What I have here, it expired September 26th of 2022.
Oh,
the Candy Pop Popcorn Sour Patch Kids popcorn.
So that's why the bag's all puffed out because of the it's rotted inside.
I'm telling you, we have so many snacks here.
The breathing of the bacteria.
It's hard to keep snacks
fresh,
but at the
it's
same
because you
time,
always keep using the new ones.
how are sugary snacks fresh? They're preserved with what?
Sugar.
Okay, so what the fuck are we worried about?
Sugar never goes bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Just turns into delicious glass.
It does. So let's open this bad boy of popcorn up. Are you all right with this, Boss Man? Look at you. You're licking your lips.
I've just had bad experiences with expired things.
I haven't.
Me neither.
Or maybe this will be a first.
For you.
I haven't.
So sniff it. Does it
Oh,
smell
Late's
stale?
talking about
Holy
women.
shit. Holy shit. You know what this smells like?
What does it smell like?
Sour, then sweet candy popcorn, Sour Patch Kids popcorn.
Swedish
It smells
fish?
like Reese's peanut butter fucking cup.
No way.
When I take a little bit out of here, I'm not going to say what it tastes like, but I want you guys to only smell and give your reaction on the smell. Oh my God, that's a mind fucking and a half. Look, I took some. It looks normal.
Right.
It doesn't look like there's mold or rot on it or anything like that. Oh my, it feels soft.
All right, squishy. Got a little bit of crunch.
It smells like a sour Reese's peanut butter cup.
Reese's peanut butter fucking cup. I
God,
just spit
want
all over the boss
peanut
man.
butter cup so much.
Oh, weird.
I'd punch my mom in
Right?
the throat for that.
Like a Reese's peanut butter fucking cup. And there's no chocolate.
I know what that smell is.
What?
That's stale.
It's mold.
It's mold. He's not going to try it.
You'll be surprised, boss man.
I'll try it.
You'll be
It smells
surprised.
stale.
I'm going to say this right now.
That's why it
It's
has that weird
It is
smell
not
to it.
stale. Because you can
When's the
taste
expiration date?
September 2022. You can
No, that's
taste
fine.
an expired kernel of chips. You can taste an expired bag of popcorn. You know, because that crunch is not there, and the texture when you go to bite down all the way, it's dull. There's not a high-pitched crunch. It's just like a dull.
Right.
It tastes like popcorn, milk, and Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Boss man, you said it's wet?
It is.
It's got like a wet.
It is a weird combination.
Milk and Sour Patch Kid popcorn.
This is candy pop popcorn Sour Patch Kids. Now, did that taste to any of you like it was stale?
Yes.
No.
Did the kernel of the popcorn taste like it had been left open
We
for
heard
months?
we heard a crunch. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, quiet down. Here, let me lower the music real quick.
Yeah, listen to this. Tell me. If this
I got
sounds
one kernel
stale.
right here.
Right
I'm
there.
holding up to the camera. What? Listen. Does that sound like stale?
sounds-
stale?
That sounds amazing.
You know, stale crackers still crunch too, buddy.
No, they don't. That's why they call them stales, because they don't crunch.
Right.
Have you ever had a stale Dorito chip?
Yeah.
It don't crunch.
It's
it kind of
awful.
just breaks
Yeah,
apart.
kind of crumbles.
There's no crunch. It's not Now, I disagree with Eric. Now, I know you didn't give us a review when he says
floor.
you pulled the popcorn off the floor. Oh, you fucking shoved that in your mouth.
That was last week's popcorn.
I literally just vacuumed today, so I'm not too worried about it. You're welcome. But this popcorn is not stale. I would agree with you on a stale snack because nobody wants to lie about stale snacks. That's not
Right.
a good thing to eat. Why the fuck would you want to eat stale snacks? This is not stale. It's been closed the whole time. That aftertaste tastes like a chocolate though. I'm picking kernels from my teeth and I'm getting a chocolatey taste.
This
and
is such a weird combination.
there's no
bro.
chocolate. It tastes more chocolate than it does a Sour Patch Gummy Kids
It's got
popcorn.
like a vanilla coating or
No, I'm
something
getting
on it.
a lot of Sour Patch Kids in the ones I'm eating.
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Right off the top, this is not a bad snack. First and foremost, to me personally, this isn't bad. It's not stale. It's not like I couldn't eat this if I saw this out at a party.
Right.
I would eat it. But the flavor says Sour Patch Kids. Now, when you first take a bite of this kernel, you get a sour hint, right? Like the malic acid on a warhead.
Right.
And then it disappears in seconds. It goes to the kernel. It goes to whatever else has been coated on this candy popcorn. I'm assuming it's more sour candy.
Right.
But I don't taste any sour besides that initial first second of bite. And I kind of like that. I'm sick of sour candy. It's a holiday. I've been eating warheads all year. The last few part of the years, I've been eating these, what do they call it? Toxic waste warheads.
Ooh.
Supposedly the most sourest warheads in the land, which is not true. It's sour, don't get me wrong, but they're not the sourest. I feel like I've tasted much more sour candy. And this Sour Patch popcorn is not sour. I'm not sweating. I'm not worried about eating another handful. I'm excited because I'm about to watch a movie and then devour the rest of this bag. I give this a 4.5 out of 5. It is good. It has a hint of Sour Patch up front, but at the same time, you have a weird chocolate that I can't fucking figure out or get out of my head. There's a weird chocolatey something flavor.
It's rough because I agree and disagree with so many of your points. Now, the chocolate you're pulling out actually tastes more like almond bark.
Oh, really?
Do you think?
Without the peppermint.
Right. No peppermint, just the almond bark.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is kind
There's
of
like
chocolatey
a weird
almost.
hint of chocolate. It's not just me, right? It's you too? Okay,
It's like almond bark with it's popcorn covered in almond bark with Sour Patch chunks slathered in it. It's a real weird combination that after the second or third bite you want more.
You do. It doesn't turn me off.
But I do taste the sour and I feel like it is sour, and I've been craving gummies and sour because I've been limiting my sugar intake on any day that doesn't start with Tuesday. And
start with Tuesday,
right? And I miss the sugar so much. But yeah, it's a 4.
Didn't you say Tuesday's your cheat day anyway?
It is my cheat day, right? Tuesday is my cheat day. Every other day I'm limiting the sugar. I mean,
what score did you give it?
4. I mean, I just drank a container of honey mustard earlier today.
You're fiending something fierce,
and
man.
that wasn't for entertainment purposes because the mics weren't on.
The addiction to your sugar crave is nuts. I feel like it's worse than my alcohol addiction.
As bad.
I feel like if I didn't have money, I just wouldn't buy alcohol. But if you didn't have money, you'd just go steal packets of honey mustard from fucking McDonald's.
Or blow a dude behind a dumpster for it.
honey mustard.
Right, for honey mustard, dude, to give you a blowjob for some honey mustard.
So you gave it a 4. I gave it a 4.5. What
Right.
do you think, boss man?
So I'm gonna rate it lower.
Oh, wow.
It's got like a vanilla taste. It's kind of,
Right.
I don't know. It's not. I don't know. It's just not that pungent. I'd just give it a 2.
Give it a 2.
Give it a 2. It's not something I would go grab. It's just
It
okay.
is a very polarizing flavor. I can see somebody not liking it as much as I do like it.
Yeah, it's like, we've had caramel corns on here that were really good. We've had like the Snickers popcorn that was good. This one
Right.
just doesn't seem to tick all the boxes.
Normally, I get mad at you when you disagree with me, but I can understand it on this particular snack.
It's just a different taste. It's like kind of like how like some people like Swedish Fish, some people like Dots.
Right.
Just a little bit different and not that enjoyable.
Sour Patch Kids, I miss them. K-Dog, what do you think?
I give it a 3. It's a middle of the line snack. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't grab it. If someone offered me some, I would have some though.
Weird.
No. I already had some.
Marley.
Yeah.
Marley, how'd you get the dog's name?
I don't know. Oh, actually, it's because there was a lady at this bar, and her name was Marley, and my parents liked it, so yeah.
Oh, is that how it went?
Yeah.
There's a lady at a bar named Marley, and you liked her?
They liked it. They liked her name. So.
Oh.
It was at a jazz bar.
Spirit Fingers.
Okay, now, Marley and Me. What year were you born? I got to see what year Marley and Me came out.
2007.
2007?
Let's see. I think she was named after that dog.
You always think that about everybody. When it matches anything, you're like, ooh, movie. Ugh. I can say right now in the chat, Slay Zombie says, I remember one time I had a Sour Patch Takis infused lemon lime sugar coated piece of candy with this peach schnapsy vanilla chocolate caramel frosting with a hint of cardamom. Shit's gone, man. Shit's good, man.
Bro just listed the ingredients of like 4 different items in
Hold
one.
on, let me try this again. I remember one time I had a Sour Patch Taki infused lemon lime sugar coated piece of candy with the peach snappy vanilla chocolatey caramel frosting with a hint of cardamom. Shit's good, man. That's literally what he said.
Why wasn't he that funny on the mic?
I don't know, man. This dude's gold.
Marley and Me came out in 2008.
And that's the
She was
movie
born
about
in
the boy and the dog?
2007. Yeah.
There was trailers.
Oh, that's right. Named after the trailers. Got it. Good point.
You
Good
guys
point. So what'd you think of the popcorn there, Marley?
It was disgusting.
It was gross,
It
she
was
said?
so
She said it was stale.
If you could rate it on a scale of 0 to 5, what score would you give it?
A 0.
A 0?
I would never
It was
get that.
awful.
It was horrible.
Marley, go lay down by your dish.
Stop.
What?
She's not a dog. She looks like Britney Spears and you're calling her a dog.
Well, wait, she does like the puppy chow I
She
brought.
got blonde hair. Come on, man.
Well, this week.
What if she's holding up a sign that says, "Give me a 5. Hit me, baby, one more time."
She might do that.
And then you'd be okay with her?
No.
Yeah, right. I find that hard to fucking believe. K-Dog, did you give it a score?
Yeah,
There it
middle of the line.
Yeah, he
All
did.
right,
Yeah, he
sorry.
did.
When you left us for...
I was urinating. Sorry. Let's
You
try
peed like 4
Oh my
times.
God! Is that why you ran out of here like your ass was on fire?
Why else would I run out of here? I used
I
to
have
say
no
I'm
idea.
going to the bathroom, but it was just so stupid, and I just go.
I was worried maybe the kids were up to something. I got no clue.
Nah. When I run out of here, it's because of my own self-interest, not because I care about anybody else, all right? Right now, I'm holding up another bag of treats. I'm looking for expiration date. Oh, I found it. EXP 9/9/2022.
Is this another popcorn?
No, but it might as well be. They are a chili limon corn snack. Super churros locos mixed crazy snack pack.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm assuming somebody picked this up from a Mexican store or maybe in Mexico.
That's got the boss man written all over it.
It's got reduced prices from $2.99 to 48% off, which is $150.
He wouldn't get that.
So it was probably expired when this person bought it.
That's why it's 84% off.
That's why it's reduced price, which is not a big deal. I don't care. Oh my God! Just looking in that bag.
Yeah.
Look at that big long fucking. You see that bag? Oh. I'm looking in this bag, and you guys
Wait,
can see
those
it
are
all
supposed
over.
to be yellow, not red.
That dude should have cut it off.
There's a big long thing in there. Am I gonna have to eat this? Look
Yep.
at this. What is that?
Dude, those are amazing.
Is that a straw? That's a real plastic straw.
Yeah.
Looks
Those
like a
are
dog
amazing.
It smells like puppy
I'm not
chow.
eating that.
Do I take
I'll
a
eat
bite
it.
out of this? What'd I do?
Yeah, so you basically just, not being gay, you suck all that off, or like chew it all off.
Wow,
don't don't eat the plastic, obviously.
That's fucking stale.
There's plastic on these?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
it's
middle.
stale?
It's a
Oh
plastic
my
straw.
God.
I just tried to bite into this fucking thing.
So it's on a stick? That is fucking unreal.
Yeah, you see a stick there?
That is
Pass the
fucking
stick around.
unreal.
Put it in your mouth.
That's okay.
Put my stick in your mouth. Oh. All right, let me try these other little tasty snacks.
Put the balls in your mouth too.
Is that hot?
You're supposed to suck them up through the straw, buddy.
Oh,
No, that would kill you, bro.
it's Jamaica, Baby Lucas, and a couple other
I
powders.
was gonna say, is there peanuts in there?
Yeah. Look, he's gonna make up a peanut allergy. So he
Well,
doesn't
no, I was
try
like,
it.
yep, peanut allergy. Sorry.
Okay, the peanuts are very, very normal. Yeah. Okay, crunchy. Whatever that is, crunchy. Whoa! What a mixture! Holy shit!
You want some more of the stick?
No, that stick I feel like brings out the taste of that mixture I tried.
How fresh is the rest of the mixture?
Pretty fresh. Not gonna lie. This is chamoy. This is a different. I feel like chamoy is normally wet, and you get it on other wet things because it's easy to take down. This is just a stick of chamoy dried up on some, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's like a taffy. You take a bite of this, and then you eat some of that.
Is that how it's supposed to work? Because there's only one of those in the bag?
I feel like it, yeah. And I don't want you guys to bite off the same thing I did. Maybe you could use the other end or just peel it off with your fingers. But I don't know, that chamoy or whatever this stick of pepper that I'm holding up for the camera is. I'm very ignorant when it comes to other styles and ethnicities of food. So, but it does taste like a chamoy. I've had chamoy plenty of times. It tastes like a Mexican snack. If you're not into Mexicans, the same for you. Are you into Mexicans, Pappa J? You fucking racist.
This is a 0.
I guess not.
Yep. You know, unless it's doing my landscape, I got no time.
You didn't try the straw though.
What?
Peel a little bit off here. Look, you'll see me peel it off right here. Look, there's a piece. Here, try a little bit of this.
And it's spicy.
Try a little bit. You'll like that.
And I don't know how chewy that's supposed to be, but I feel like it's definitely soggy.
Well, there's peanuts in there. If you got a peanut, it is a normal peanut.
There's chunks of the stick. There's chunks of those in the bag.
There's chunks of chamoy in there?
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, so you tasted the chamoy.
Already, yeah.
Yep, Pappa J. That's what makes it off-brand for you.
That's ugly.
Yeah, I don't like that flavor. You keep that flavor off anything. What do you think? You said 0 overall, even with all the different flavors?
Yeah, and it's too hot.
It's too hot?
Man, really?
Chamoy it could be hot for some people, but for the most part, it's just like having an A1 steak sauce on your steak for Americans. Chamoy is what they put on a lot of their different snack foods.
Oh, thank God I'm privileged.
Dude,
shut up.
That was a 5. What's wrong with you?
Whoa.
No, I'm
This
kidding.
guy.
No, I'm kidding. That's a 0.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
I really hated that one too.
Holy shit, what a contrast. Jesus.
It's very bland and no flavor.
It's bland, but why do you think it's bland?
Because it's peanuts.
It's a fucking foreign snack, like Pappa J was
Right.
saying. Sorry, I just wait for you to wake up, Pappa J.
Good old American friggin' Sour Patch here.
Is there anything that stood out to you? Anything specific?
This is American, buddy. This is from California.
California ain't American.
Mexicali, maybe. Right at the border there.
Britannia Boulevard, San Diego, California.
What score did you give it, Boss Man?
I give this a 0.
A 0-2
Yep.
as well?
Holy shit, me and the boss man agree.
Do not expose to humidity, sun, or high temperatures. Oh, see,
well, you're in
you
Arizona.
kept this place too warm in the summertime.
Pappa J's got to roll out of here because he's got to wash his mouth out. Somebody's at the front door.
Oh, the cops are here for you again.
Oh, it looks like an anesthesia. We can see it on our Ring camera. All right, so you see the camera right down there? It's a crazy lady with big hair.
Oh, he let her in.
All right, somebody let her in. What do you think, K-Dog, or the snack? Why'd you hand me his phone?
Right now, buy something. No, it's not unlocked. But right now it's a 2. If it wasn't still, it'd be a 4.
Look. He didn't even eat it. It's sitting on
It's on his chair.
Grab it. You said 2?
Right now, yeah, it's 2. If it wasn't still, 4.
Okay. If it was what?
If it wasn't still, it would be a 4.
I feel like the still part is what we're all missing here because I didn't taste any stillness. I've tasted snacks with that consistency that has the expiration date 2 years from now.
We found your snack on the chair, buddy.
Those are definitely stale.
Those are stale?
Yeah.
And because of that, you give it a what?
A 2.
What do you think their K-Dog's chick? Marley and me, I don't.
It's Miss Dog to you.
Talking to the microphone, what do you think of the snack? Did you try the snack? You guys are assholes.
Speak, Marley.
The peanuts in there were good.
The peanuts were good.
The peanuts were good.
I agree.
The little chewy thing, that was awful. And then the other thing that was just crunchy, it was good, but there wasn't a lot of flavor in it.
Oh.
But the peanuts were really good.
Yeah, right? So, what score did you give it?
Like a 3.
A 3? I forgot what score I gave it. 4?
I think so.
It's really tasty.
I gave it a 0.
Well,
it's tasty, but
if I left this stick of whatever it is out of there, I just ate the chunks, including the pieces that are like this. I just, miss those. The chamoy. I'm going to just call it chamoy because I'm ignorant. And I want to keep calling this chamoy. I leave that out, and this is a great snack. It's like a trail mix, right? Like a pub trail mix.
Let me explain something to all you assholes who say it's tasty as if that's a good thing. If the taste isn't good, then being tasty is bad.
Well,
right?
Have you ever heard anybody say,
good.
"This is tasty" when it tastes bad?
Right.
Have you ever heard anybody say that?
Me. I say it all the time.
I've never heard anybody say, "Hey, this is tasty," and it's a fucking 0.
Yeah.
Like, why would it be a good?
Because the taste is horrible, and
whenever
there's a lot of it.
Tasty, it means it's a good context.
The taste was bad on that.
The tasty.
Because the taste is horrible, and there's a lot of it.
Whenever I'm like, "This is tasty," all I taste is pepper and salt. This is garbage. That wouldn't make sense.
Pepper and
if
salt.
I'm like, "Hey, this is tasty," because it has a shit ton of pepper and salt on it, I can taste it. Plus the little meat that shines through. Different story. But you're like. It's tasty, but it's awful. It doesn't make sense.
I got some meat that's gonna shine through. Now, what's the next snack?
Hey, listen, man. Come on now.
Let's go ahead. I know we're only gonna do 2, but we've been kind of long on these 2 right now.
Right.
Let's go ahead and try our third. What'd you say?
Nothing.
You're long on your meat?
Yeah.
Weird ass. Let's try the snack that I picked up today. We
haven't tried that one yet?
We have not tried this one specifically. We've tried a bunch of Target exclusives called the Alani New whatever Bomb Burst Pop. We have one right here that I saw at Fry's that we skipped over. And to me in my head, when I read the flavor of this, it stands out like a Halloween flavor. This is a Witch's Brew Alani New energy drink. Now, Alani broke into the scene about 1.5 years ago. We tried their first few without being a Target exclusive. I just saw them. I picked them up. And next thing you know, they're all over in Target and everywhere else with exclusive flavors. So this one's from Fry's. Exclusive.
Fry's?
Yep. Witch's Brew Alani New. It's got a picture of a caramel apple on it. How bad could that be, right?
Right? Caramel apples are great.
Witch's Brew?
Oh, please, before anybody tries this, just hand it around and smell it. Tell me, without giving a clue, tell me what it smells like to you. Oh, shit.
No.
You say that.
I'm like, without...
No. So it's safer to move around.
Without pouring it.
You say that about every snack. Everyone smell it.
Oh, well, smell that. What's that smell like?
Oh, candy apple.
Okay.
Or caramel apple.
Okay, you're right. What's it smell like, boss man?
Ginger ale.
Yeah, they nailed the green caramel apple.
When you smell it, it smells like you've been sucking on a Jolly Rancher, a green one, for a while.
Right.
They did good on this smell so far. I don't know about the taste and the flavor, but they did go good on it. So it says, Slay Zombie says, Jared, you just hate Mexicans. Admit it on the air or kick rocks.
I love Mexicans.
And then Alex Cabri says, enjoying your podcast from Miami. Well, thank you so much, Alex, here from Miami. Slay Zombie said, Witch's Brew, more like Bitch's Brew. I didn't like it too much when I tried it.
Oh, wow.
Slay Zombie said he didn't like it.
Well, yeah, but he thinks I'm racist, so that shows you what he knows.
Yes, Alex, thank you so much for the shout-out from Miami. We wish we were there right now, but yet we're stuck here in Arizona. Not too much difference if we don't have an ocean.
Can I tell you a story about Alex?
While we all go try it on, I'll try this out. Yeah. What is your story about Alex?
Me.
You know Alex?
Me and Mr. Cabrisas. We are over.
That smell. Yeah.
We are over in the Middle East, and unfortunately, I had duty, and he jumped on the ship's bus with a few other shipmates, and went down to see the pyramids.
When you were in the Navy?
Yes.
Huh.
So now he's looking at the pyramids, right?
Yeah.
Well, Alex has this habit of taking forever to do anything, right?
Jerk off, piss,
right,
shit, everything.
Right. So what he did, he would work hours on his little Superman curl, getting it just right on his
like
forehead.
Clark Kent?
Yeah.
What,
he would work for
Superman?
hours, right? He would work for hours on that
That's
curl.
I feel like back in the Navy days, the only reference he'd have for a Superman curl was the old comic books from the 60s and the Superman show that was out.
Well, Christopher Reeve too, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So, old as fuck.
So anyway, what? No, that's
old
a
as
new
dirt.
show.
Sorry, old as
so
dirt.
anyway, he took forever doing whatever he was doing, and as he come out of the tourist area, the ship's bus was pulling off.
What?
So he's like, "Oh shit!" Right? So he panics, and there's a dude who was renting out camels. He jumped on a camel, dude. He jumped on a camel, stole a friggin' camel, and he's chasing the ship's bus with a bunch of other camel guys chasing him.
Oh my god!
So he's hauling ass on
a camel,
right? And people in the back of the bus are like telling the bus driver, "Hey, stop! That's Alex! That's Alex!
We need him on our bus.
That's Alex on that camel!" Right? So they stop. Now, what they do over there, no shit, they'll cut off your hand for this kind of shit, right? It's a no joke, right?
Okay.
So the bus stops. Alex catches up with the bus. The camel, the rest of the guys, the rest of the Arabs,
Because he stole the camel.
right? And they are livid. And everybody's thinking, well, Alex
is gonna die.
It's been good knowing you. And
on the bus after he just made it to safety, supposedly.
Right.
Everybody's like, later, dude.
Now, all ships in the Navy. Are you familiar with Zippo lighters?
Yes. Zippo, yeah. They're the #1 brand in lighters.
Zippo
lighters. If you want a
lighters?
cool lighter, go get a Zippo lighter.
Right. Every ship has their own Zippo lighter with their logo and a picture of the ship on
like
it,
a
right?
challenge coin.
Right. Now, overseas, this thing will get you anywhere from blue to tattooed, okay? And what saved Alex's ass is a few people gave up their Spruance lighters to rent this camel for the 100 yards he had to run on this camel.
So you knew a friend that reminded you of this taste. His name is Alex, right? And you blew him on this ship, which brought up a story of him stealing a camel.
Twice! It tasted like caramel apple.
Oh my, knew it!
Alex, I had no idea how he could do it.
Fucking knew there was a connection.
Right, ever
here.
since then, I called him Sweet Britches.
Sweet Britches.
Yeah, that's what we call him. You didn't know that? No, so,
I didn't.
So is that why it says Alex Brew?
Oh my gosh, Alex Brew.
Oh man,
that's the best.
No, he's one of my best friends I've ever had in my entire life, and we reconnected over Facebook about a year and a half ago.
Was he like, hey, I was searching on Facebook, I saw this dumb fucking show you were involved in. I mean, was that you? And you're like, yeah, actually, check it out every Tuesday. It's my nephew. He's like, oh shit, my bad. It's your show? Yeah, we've only been doing it since 2009.
Since 2009. No
Jesus.
shit. Yeah, so anyway, that's my favorite Alex story, and I tell that every chance I get.
Alex, oh my god. Alex Sawyer, Alex fucking Cardenas,
Right.
Alex, the guy who used to live with you, that was Cameron's
Oh,
fucking
remember
buddy.
Alex Cooper? Oh
Coop,
my god.
Alex Coop. We used to call him Coop.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Alexes that didn't play too much of a good role in your life.
Right. But this Alex, man, he was like one of my best friends of my entire life.
Oof.
This guy. Right.
I'm glad you have a story like that. Just share.
So there he
I
is
wish I had a bunch
watching
of
us.
suck-off stories.
He's probably going, who's the fat guy with the Harley hat on?
Oh, as soon as you said the fat guy, I looked at the boss man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I think we all need to make a change.
That's it.
We all need to make a change as the podcast is starting to get a little skinnier. Papa J, what do you think of this treat that we tried?
You know, 4.5. It's really good. It's sugar-free.
Forgot already. We're reviewing this Alani new Britches Brew, and it has a picture of a caramel apple on it.
It's got a bit of an aftertaste, but aside from that, they nailed the caramel apple. It's everything that's advertised. It's delicious. And around Halloween, it would be a perfect drink. It's 4.5.
Oh, okay. 4.5. There you go. What about you, boss man?
I'm gonna give it a 3.5. That was a good drink.
A 3.5?
Yeah, the flavor was good. It's not over the top.
Uh-huh.
It's exactly what it says it is.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. What about you, K-Dog?
Sorry, it's a 5. I
Whoa!
like
They went for
look at
seconds.
that.
So
Why is it a 5?
it. Tastes like a sour green apple with caramel, and it's carbonated.
Hey.
Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with that combination.
I can't complain.
Right.
I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 as well. I kind of have a little bit of each of your opinions.
Right.
K-Dog, it's just like a green apple covered in caramel. I can taste the apple like they squeeze it themselves, and I can taste the artificial caramel. Boss man, what'd you say it was?
3.5.
I'd like to add something.
Marley, speak. Marley,
Oh my
speak.
gosh. Stop.
Dude, he's gonna wonder why there's key marks up and down his new
Right?
car.
You like your...
She's gonna pee on a tire too.
He's like, wait, I'm pretty sure these Broncos didn't come with keys. You're right, because somebody else fucked you over.
Well, these cameras weren't on.
What do you think, Marley?
It was like a 5.
Okay, shit. There's 2 5.
It was really good. It's like carbonated apple juice.
It reminds me of a Halloween
a lot
drink.
of cider, right?
It's the MVP of
Like
tonight.
a homemade brains. You stick your cup into a cauldron of something that at a Halloween party. This is what I'm expecting to get out of.
Can I add
I'm
something?
sticking my head into a bowl of apples and trying to pull one out.
Right.
This is the flavor I'm getting.
Right.
Because
right.
I've been sucking on caramel apple suckers all night.
Right.
This is the flavor. Caramel apple suckers are probably my #1 favorite Halloween snack of all time. Caramel apple suckers.
Those
It's
are
not
good.
a hard thing to get around. What's up, K-Dog?
Do you guys know those lollipop?
Yeah, it's like a
That's
caramel.
what he was just talking
Really?
about. Are you drunk?
No.
I didn't hear
It's
nobody
just
Caramel
I've been
apple
trying to
suckers.
say something for like
You have
3
a green
minutes
sucker
now.
with the caramel
Like,
on it. With
Yeah.
the brown, yep,
Yeah.
caramel apple sucker.
Okay.
You're
He
right.
was out of the
I don't
party.
think he's ever really had one. A lot of this generation, and I
that's-
say generation.
There was a bag here on the show.
I know, but there's some people who weren't also here on the show when that bag was here, and I do know there's some people who haven't tried caramel apple suckers. They haven't tried. Who's heard of Lefsa? Anybody heard of Lefsa here? Okay, Pappa J's the only one.
Yeah.
All right, so there's people who haven't tried Lefsa here, which we need to try. There's a lot of good snacks people haven't tried. And for
Ooh,
Caden,
you know what
what's
else
up?
we've never tried?
What's up?
Bacon pancakes.
Fucking
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
asshole?
when are we gonna try that?
What asshole keeps promising bacon pancakes and never makes them?
Well, you know what's
Jeez.
funny? I was just looking up here. I think there's a snack up there that expired last year this time. The gold bag up there, right there. Right next to the snack
So
crates.
we gotta get on
Underneath
to the
Doritos.
next segment,
Pull that
fellas.
out. Pull that gold bag out.
I don't see a gold bag.
Right underneath the Doritos.
You're
Right there.
Oh.
What's the date on that?
Oh, you wanted me to pull these Copper chocolate s'mores, dark chocolate. It's been since 1937.
Oh, see?
Yeah, the expiration date is 1/30/2023.
Oh,
All right, we'll try it next week.
EB stands for Eat By.
I thought I got these last Christmas for us.
You probably did.
You might have.
You probably did, but they're toffee, so they last longer.
It's not
Let me
toffee,
go ahead
they're
and do one
chocolates.
last thing before we wrap this up.
Oh, yeah, we gotta
I gave
mix
this
that with the beer.
a 4.5, if not a 5. It's definitely a 4.5 out of 5 for sure. I'm gonna mix this Witch's Brew caramel apple drink with a Coors Banquet beer, and then I'm gonna go ahead and suck it down and let you guys know if it's worth your while. Now, why? You might be asking
would you do
yourself,
this?
why the hell, Z-Money, do you decide to mix beer with these drinks knowing we're not going to do it?
'Cause he
And
wants
I
to pass
do it
out after the
so
show.
you know whether you should or never not have to do it again.
And it gives you
I'm the
another
guinea pig.
excuse to take a big old swig of beer.
It is, and you can see in there, you saw me earlier mix that along.
Look at all that head.
Excuse me?
Look in your cup.
I can't,
You just showed a bunch of head on
I
that
can't
cup.
wait for our new plan, Pappa J, that Boss Man doesn't know about. He's going to have zero idea. I cannot wait. Next Tuesday, it's going to happen. I'm going to unravel it 100%.
Really? Next
I mean,
Tuesday?
yes.
That's a promise?
Next Monday.
Ah,
For sure, 100%.
I caught you at a lie.
See, look, he's trying to be a smart guy.
Yeah, liar.
Let me drink this drink, and you guys don't say anything while I drink, because that's what's going to happen. 'cause
We're
I
way
know-
behind on
I'm the
time,
only one-
fellas.
You gonna
I'm the
make
only
it
one
come out of
that's
your
on top.
nose?
Oh, look at him! Look at him! He's upending him. Chug, 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 chug. Oh, look at that! Whoa!
It's too
Oh,
cold.
you're dribbling all over.
It's cold.
Is it cold?
You know when it burns your throat?
Yeah.
It's not even the carbonation. It's just the coldness.
Right, I can see the condensation on your aluminum cup.
Yep.
Oh, it's there. Hey, that's fucking awesome.
With,
Holy
Coors
crap.
Banquet?
With the Coors Banquet. Oh, my gosh. And this the Alani New Witch's Brew drink. That's a fucking 5.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I feel like I've given more 5s to beers mixed with these drinks than I
Right, you
have
have.
to
So
drinks
that's going to be your
individually.
drink of choice next show?
That definitely means I'm an alcoholic.
It does.
Definitely.
It does.
Oh, my gosh, gents.
Yeah, smack
You know what time it is, right?
Yeah, we're
We got to
past
find
time.
the MVP of tonight's show.
We already did.
I think we did.
Right.
Where were you? We talked about it.
The
What
Alani
was it?
drink.
It was the Delani drink.
We've been talking about it for the last 20 fucking minutes, dude.
Right.
Yeah. You
The
know what that
popcorn.
means? You know what time it is?
What?
Guess that actor.
Oh, stop.
It's not the end of the show.
Oh, my God.
You're
He's
fucking
pushing
excited.
for it already, and we're already late.
He's so excited. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the MVP snack time for tonight's snack time. The Alani Now Witch's Brew drink that you can get everywhere else. And I guess if you guys want to tune in, we'll come back. We'll cut the commercial break, and when we come back, we'll hit up some nostalgia.
Oh man,
What's up?
I just beat my last video game.
What do you mean you beat your last video game?
Yeah, I just beat Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country. I mean, I beat them all.
Are you sure you've beat them all?
Well, no,
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself down to Fallout Games in Tempe, North Phoenix, Paradise Valley, or the Mesa location. They specialize in all the old school video games. Or you can go to falloutgames.net and see what they got online as well. But it's best to go to the store location. You get the whole experience. They even got Legos.
Oh, geez, thanks. I'm going now.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy John from Porch Boy Radio, and you are listening to Zach, Kate, and Jared on Big Lip Radio.
Porch Boy Radio, that goes back a minute.
Porch Boy Radio does go back a long minute, but what else goes back long, man, Pappa J?
Nostalgia.
Yes, nostalgia goes back for so many years. No joke. But I put that explanation plural apostrophe S on there.
What is nostalgia?
Holy shit, thank you for asking me for what nostalgia is. It's where I come up with one clue.
One clue.
About 30 seconds long.
About 90 seconds or so long.
Stop fucking lying. And all you got to do is guess the name of that game based off the 30-second long clue I provided to you. And go to all of our social media at BigLipRadio. It doesn't matter what it is. Type the name of the game that you think this clue is anywhere. There's a timestamp on social media. That's what makes it really important. It doesn't matter what post you post on. If you simply type one word, which is the name of the game, I'll get the timestamp and I'll get who your name is based off of the social media, and I'll get the name that you guessed, and I'll reach out to you via DM and let you know, hey, you're a fucking winner.
Right.
Pick a prize from the prize vault.
And Big Lip Radio this week, not the prize vault. Big Lip Radio is so opulent that we give out presents so willy-nilly to all of our friends.
We fucking do.
That they don't even want them. They just leave them laying around. You'll be the recipient of Big Lip Radio's unwanted secret Santa gifts when you guess this week's nostalgia.
Yes.
Wait. So if I win, I'll get the pinball machine?
Nobody was given a pinball machine.
I wasn't given a pinball machine.
Somebody was told about one, but nothing was given along those lines. So maybe that person that was telling somebody was lying. I don't know.
Maybe he had a story.
Without
That'll
further
fit in
ado,
the back of the Bronco.
Right?
It will.
Without further ado, let's review last week's clue. Not a chance for you to win prizes now, but for you to find out who won some prizes, if anybody. So let's review last week's clue. Educated guesses only here in the studio.
Nostalgia.
Yes, if you think you know the name of that clue, you should have gone to all of our social media at Big Lip Radio, guess the name of this game, and you would have been notified via DM by me specifically if you were correct, and you got to pick a prize from the Big Lip Radio prize vault.
Some of those clues, some of those noises were so familiar, but the music didn't ring any bells.
The music itself, what if I gave you the clue that 1984 was a year that this game was very in? 1984. It's a platform game developed and published by Nintendo for the arcade versus VS system in 1984, and for the Famicom Nintendo Entertainment System later on. So the first arcade system was the Nintendo Versus system.
Right, would it be... Okay, let me guess. I'm going to guess. Punch-Out?
Nope.
Damn it.
That's a good guess.
That's definitely not Punch-Out.
Well, when you hear the game, you're going to be like, oh, shit, that wasn't a bad guess. Let me know when you guys give up.
Do you have any guesses that are late?
It was a 4.6 out of 5 on eBay. 66% of GameFAQs or GameSpot gave it... Google,
he's drunk.
Sorry,
90.
I threw up in the microphone like 5 times. 95% of Google users like this game. 1985 came out on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Any idea? Developers were Nintendo and Nintendo Research and Development Hamster Corporation.
Is it a Donkey Kong game?
No.
Nope.
It's kinda like I would think this came from a blueprint of Donkey Kong.
No.
I mean, it's a climber game.
I was thinking Popeye? No.
It's a climber game where you climb up.
Burger Time?
No. I mean, it's a climber game in the winter.
Winner.
I'm literally giving you guys the second word in the title of this game. Climber is the second word. The first is I'm not telling you the word. The first is climber.
Snow climber. Cliff climber.
All right, you guys give up?
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this game was fucking Ice Climber.
Or Ice Climber. That was one of the black box games
Yes.
Didn't
for
play it.
Nintendo.
There you go. See, I knew you would know it as soon as I told it to you. It's just listening to it is much different than reading, watching, or looking at a picture of it, right?
Right, or
you
even
can be like,
watching it on YouTube.
And watching anything. It's quite different. That's what makes this game so special itself is you have to guess something you're normally watching.
Right.
You normally has a visual cue on it. Somebody said Dr. Mario.
It was definitely not Dr. Mario.
It's not Dr. Mario, Slay Zombie. Oh, by the way, Alex says, thanks for sharing, brother. I really appreciate it. That story that you had with him.
Yeah.
Brother from another mother, Pappa J.
I was wondering if he was going to send me a mail bomb for telling that story, but it's one of my favorite Alex stories.
Well, you can tell it's one of your favorite because he's told it with such detail and clarity. Normally, a lot of things you talk about are like, I was over here in my wife's car, the Bronco. Win. That's what you do. See, your eyes are already sleepy. Don't worry.
He's going to be glad for that lane assist getting home.
Right.
If you did not...
Glad as the rest of the traffic.
I'm telling you. If you did not guess this week's nostalgia, you have yet another week from today to next Monday, because it's not Tuesday. Next Monday, next Monday's show, we're going to go live between the times of 5 and 6 on all of our social media at BigLipRadio. But we have a brand new clue for you to guess on next Monday.
Right.
So just listen right
Let's
now
hear it.
or hear back. Go to all of our social media if you think you know what it is. Or if you're old school, podcast@BigLipRadio.com is our email. Email us the answer to this game. If you have no other way of getting a hold of us, you can email us and we'll reply to you back just like we do when you write it on our social media. So I'll hit you up, DM, with a prize from our BigLipRadio prize haul. Now, this is the clue where you guys get 1 week to guess the clue. Now,
1 week.
Now, we called Pappa J's lawyer out online because we caught him using SoundHound and all these other apps that figure out what game it is. Don't fucking cheat.
Yeah,
Well, no, because I specifically picked clues that are out of your age ranges, so I know for a fact whether or not you're cheating. So without further ado, you want to hear this clue?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Start dice. Set. Nostalgia.
All right, that clue indeed was about 33 seconds long. Fade in and fade out. All that included about 33 seconds long. If you think you know the name of that clue, go to all of our social media at BigLipRadio, or if you're old school, podcast at BigLipRadio.com. Email us the name of this game. Type it in anywhere. It could be on our YouTube, our Instagram, our TikTok. Doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Just type it in. Type your guess in, because when I say timestamp, I can tell if your guess is for this week's or last week's or a week beforehand. It doesn't matter. You'll never get lost because I have 1 week and one clue for you to guess on all of our social media. Make sure you guess it because you'll win prizes from the Big Lip Radio prize vault. Any ideas, gents?
I have none, but Late has got this smart-ass look on his face like he knows.
Pappa J, I'm going to say you should know what it is.
Really?
Yes.
He's going to... Never mind.
Here's your only clue. It's on the Nintendo GameCube. Only system it ever came out for, Nintendo GameCube. Only console it was released for was the Nintendo GameCube. That completely shot the boss man's idea of what he thought it was.
No, someone guessed in the chat
Oh, let me see. Ice Climber. You did. Eric Greenbank guessed in the chat for the last game. It was Ice Climber. You're correct. After I told
Slay
you.
Zombie, you're thinking the same thing as
You're
me.
correct.
I think it's a Fantasy Star game, even though it's probably
Holy shit. I was
Giggity
surprised
giggity.
that even came up. Maybe a little more research into the Fantasy Star universe will do you some good.
Okay.
But right now, if you think you know the answer to this game, all of our social
Fuck,
media.
I got it. I know it.
You think you know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, but do not worry. We have a lot more show for you. Maybe 45 minutes left. How much time we got left, Pappa J?
9 minutes and 55
We
seconds.
got 9 minutes of this show left. All right.
We got to pick our final topic on
So
Choose Your Own Adventure
for the second
Day.
part of this Choose Your Adventure, because when we do these shows, this is the second time we've done your Choose Your Own Adventure show. Before I think it was just you, me, Pappa J, and K-Dog. Got to choose our own adventure. Now the whole crew is here. So the first Choose Your Adventure from tonight's episode was the pick between found out, what it was. They are still here. Another new one, and pick or blow, right? You guys have already exhausted those options. They might show up next week, but for this week, we have a whole set of different options for the second segment of our personal lives here. We have first option is why would you take that?
All right.
The second option is 10-year anniversary.
All right.
The third option is Noel's new hobby. And then the fourth option is haunting past.
I'm thinking, why would you take that?
Haunting past. Now, K-Dog said, why would you take that? Would you take that, Pappa J?
Yes, I would.
You would take that?
Right.
What about you, boss
Nope,
man?
not at all.
You don't want to do why would you
No.
take that?
No, that's fine. Let's go for that.
All right. Well, motherfucker.
This better be the topic I'm hoping it is.
Because nobody got that signaling. Wink, 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 wink.
Motherfuck.
What
So why would you take that, right? That's the topic you guys picked for tonight. Is why would you take that? The last part of the last 9 minutes of the show is you guys want to know why would you take that, which is 100%.
Why would you take that?
To wonder. First off, we got to ask ourselves.
Why would you take what?
Why would you
What
take
are we?
that?
What are we taking?
Right.
And then the second question, which we've all been saying over and over, is
Why
why
would
would
you
you
take that?
continue to take that? So when I was
This is very, very important.
let me start off.
Yes, please.
I've been giving shit about this topic for the last week, nonstop.
All right.
The littlest things happen is because of this. Like, why would you take that? Right? Just look what it's doing to you. And then
Right. It's making you have a heart attack right in the field, right in the middle of the game.
right, I'm pushing hard. It's the fourth quarter. We got about 10 seconds left, and there's a Hail Mary being thrown to me on our last touchdown. Right? Why would you take
Suddenly
this?
all the refs are giving you CPR.
Yeah, why would you take this, right? Almost like a fucking football player that happened the other night, last night. A
Right.
game, the Bills versus...
That had nothing to do with the vaccine.
right? A player from the game that happened last night on Monday Night's Football literally just collapsed after taking or stopping a normal tackle.
Right.
It gets up, walks 2 steps, and falls over.
Dude,
Now,
he was loopy, too.
Well, I don't know how you could tell that because it was literally 3 seconds after he got up, he fell right back fucking down. I don't know what you could tell from that 3
He
seconds.
looked like you after the show.
It looked like it looked like he got hit, right?
Right.
It didn't look like he stopped the
Hit
tackle.
somebody, right.
It looked like somebody hit him really hard, and he didn't realize it until it was too late. So,
Right.
needless to say, that's kind of how tonight went.
Right.
Tonight's topic that you guys chose, why would you take that? Now,
Why? Why would you take it, Z?
I don't know what's going on, but I ordered something, and I've been ordering this something since July.
All right.
At
All right.
least-
You've
at
been
least
on
July.
something since July.
And it's come out of our Amazon account. Now the
All right.
Amazon account is run by the wife. She has the Amazon Prime membership. It's
Right.
signed up to her. It's hooked up. All of our cards are hooked up to everything. So when something's bought, she gets a notification.
Right.
And it goes both ways. When she buys something, I get a notification because we're all logged into the same account.
Right.
It's not like, oh, hey, here's Zach's account, here's Kate's account. When Zach buys something, he's gonna get notified or notify Kate that none of that. It's just easy. When anybody buys anything, you get a notification.
Right.
So I don't know if my wife's turned off her notifications or what.
Uh-oh.
But since July, I've been purchasing this specific
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
thing. I don't know
I'm
how
so
I don't know
excited,
how you
Zeke.
categorize it. I don't know what it is.
But
But she-
performance enhancing drug?
I don't know.
Is it a PED?
No, it's not a P. It's not a PED. It's something very specific.
Yeah.
Now, it can be used to help assist with your gym activities.
Right.
Rubbers?
It
You
can
got
be
some rubbers?
used to help promote good cardiovascular health.
Right.
It
Get the circulatory system up and running. At its full peak capacity.
It can be used to help with a lot of things.
Rhino enhancement?
Specifically things that aren't mentioned on the label itself, but when you do your own
That's
little
interesting.
research and Google a few
Do some
words,
Googling?
it might come up a little different. My wife came at me the other day and said, "Hey, Zmunny, I noticed this month you've ordered your multivitamins.
Right, multivitamins.
By Optimum Nutrition, which is great.
That's good.
Great. It has a lot of extra shit in it. You've been ordering your ZMA, which is zinc, magnesium, aspartate, which is vitamin B6, not aspartame, the fake sugar.
ZMA stands for Zachary Matthias is an asshole?
Why'd you give her my middle name? Now they're about to go sign up for fucking credit cards.
What was the other one? GHB?
So I've been ordering this thing much like I would this one little extra vitamin. Let's call it a vitamin.
That's
Right?
What color is this vitamin?
Much like you would order a vitamin B, C, D.
He's
or
like
E.
vitamin D.
You got Nature's Valley vitamin
Is it
C.
blue and kind of diamond shaped?
No, it isn't, because from what it sounds like, that would be much better to take than what I'm fucking taking.
Well, it helps you with cardiovascular.
All right.
I get this weird comment as soon as I walk in the door from work on a Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, you're tired, 60-hour week.
Exhausted, just working overtime, mandatory. We got Slay Zombie, who's making a lot of extra comments in our chats, which you guys can do. Bro bought Nugenics. That's what he said. Bro bought Nugenics. No, I didn't buy no Nugenics. I wish I would, because that would probably involve every other supplement I'm taking, like a multivitamin or a BD or a BC or a vitamin E.
Is this something perhaps the
Z-Man.
Lizard King would be taking?
No.
No?
Maybe. Depends on how educated you are on the subject. So my wife comes at me and she's like, honey, what is this? What's this supplement you ordered? And I was like, well, it's just like one of the other ones I've been ordering for the last 6 or 7 months. And she's like, well, you've ordered it since July, and it doesn't look familiar to me. And I was like, well, how often do you go look through my order history? It's not separated by phone, but you got to definitely scroll through, especially if two people are ordering on the same count.
Right.
It builds up quick, right? You got one
right.
person who's ordering everything
You
else
gotta
for their
scroll-
mother.
You got to scroll back.
And then you got the one person
then
who's being
Christmas.
selfish
For their mother?
and ordering for themselves, right?
Right.
You got one person who's selfless and then one person who's selfish, which
Right.
makes a huge order list on her Amazon account.
All right.
So she's going through. She's like, hey, what is this? And I'm like, well, honey, I use it for cardiovascular health. I ordered this supplement. That's what it is. This is a
All right.
supplement, and it's for cardiovascular health. It's to make you your endurance much more in the gym. It's to help you give you a little,
Blue
just
pill.
a little extra, like a creatine, right? We
Right.
all know, we've all heard of creatine, right?
Put
Where
a little lead in
it
your
provides
pencil.
oxygen and water to your muscles, and
Right.
it helps. People say you look waterlogged and you look bloated with this, but that's just your muscles retaining water.
All right.
It's a good thing. This creatine that I'm talking to you about, but you have to take it in steps and strides. You got to be educated about it. She's like, well, this isn't creatine. And I was like, well, I also ordered, a multivitamin from Optimum Nutrition that has all this. She's like, well, it's not from that. She's like, it says here that it's a tribulus. I'm like, well, have you Googled tribulus? She's like, well, no. And I was like, well, go Google tribulus. Tribulus is what it's called. She goes on an Amazon and looks up the reviews for this tribulus supplement. Just the reviews of people who've taken it and decided to comment on what it does for you. She's like, all right, well, it's tribulus here. It's got a great star rating, 5-star rating. It's got like 300,000 reviews on it. And she's reading the reviews, and the first review is, I quote, my cock is throbbing, unquote.
Oh, my God.
The second review.
It is by Zmunny.
The review is by a rando. Let's be fair here. The second review is, man, I woke up feeling harder than I did when I was back in 1995. And I'm like, what? she looks up a third review. She's like, man, my performance in the bedroom has lasted for the last 20, 30 minutes, man. This is the miracle drug. Fourth review is, man, my wife wants to divorce me because I need more time in the bedroom and she can't give it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you reading?
She looks at you like,
she's like,
where you been?
You're right. She looks at me and she's like, what the fuck are you taking? And I'm like, I'm taking Tribulus. It's supposed to help out in the gym. It gives you a little extra boost. It's a natural testosterone booster.
Right.
It's specifically supposed to support the gland that promotes testosterone in your body. It's like you're watering a flower.
That gland would be the testes. By the way.
That, for example, your plants that need water, what do you give them? Water? Alexa, stop. Our timer's telling us we're done.
We're done. All right, folks.
All right,
We'll
ladies.
see you.
No.
This is why you want the knuckle cam?
Much like you give a plant water.
Right.
I feel like things in your body need a supplement of some sort to continuously act correctly or to promote good reaction to what you do with your life. Like a multivitamin. That's a good reaction pill to help you when you go to the gym and deplete all your your nutrients and minerals. This multivitamin puts it back in, right? Just like when you go to the gym, you use testosterone, right?
What?
You use that's your part of your strength, right? You use testosterone.
Well, I don't take outside testosterone. My body responds by producing more testosterone.
Yes, but what if your testosterone gland was going down the poo-poo? What would you do?
Then you
if you took a supplement, it'd make it go down the poo-poo faster.
Even more, because then it wouldn't be leaned on. The body wouldn't be leaning on it to make more testosterone.
Yeah. Already, there's two things that are confusing. So a testosterone is an actual supplement you can take in itself, which is called testosterone.
All hormones are supplements you can take.
You're right, a hormone. And when you decide to put this, introduce testosterone, specifically a hormone to your body becomes dependent on it, does it not?
Right, it no longer makes its own because it's got another supply coming.
Exactly, because you put your own form of testosterone in the body.
Your little noogies shrivel up.
Exactly.
You don't want that.
But when you take this Tribulus supplement, Tribulus is not testosterone. Tribulus specifically helps out with the care and I want to say hydration of your testosterone gland. Let's keep it simple.
It sounds like
your testosterone gland. So, for example, when you drink water and you take vitamin E, what happens? Your skin gets better.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
But when you stop taking vitamin E, what happens?
Your skin gets dry and wrinkly.
It goes back to the way it was.
Right.
Correct. So when you take a testosterone booster, it boosts your testosterone, not because you're introducing new testosterone, but because you're, let's say, hydrating the gland that produces the testosterone in your body, right? So when you stop, what happens? It goes back to normal, does it not?
From WebMD.
Go ahead. What does Tribulus say?
Tribulus is a plant that produces fruit covered in spines. It is traditionally known as an aphrodisiac in various cultures. Tribulus has chemicals that might increase levels of some hormones, but doesn't appear to increase male hormones, i.e. testosterone, in humans. So you're full of shit right off the bat. Tribulus is also known as puncture vine because of the sharp spines of flattened bicycle tires.
Tell that to my wife. Because she's the one that thinks I'm getting extra testosterone from this.
You bought boner pills.
People use Tribulus for sexual disorders, not increasing the testosterone, such as infertility, chest pain, enlarged prostate, and many other conditions.
Keep going. You just skipped over a part. Keep going.
Possible effective for sexual problems that prevent satisfaction during sexual activity.
You have erectile dysfunction.
Hey, so mind you, what you're about to do is exactly what my wife did.
Got ED?
Is you hang on the last part of that where it says possible to help with this.
Hold on. You know what else will possibly help sexual problems that prevent satisfaction during sexual activity?
Viagra.
A supple 18-year-old. That's all I'm saying. That will go a long way.
So you're blaming my fucking wife? You're not even blaming me. You're blaming my wife?
That'll go a long way towards fixing that.
Have you seen my Ragers, Pappa J?
Not lately.
Does it look like I need a fucking pill for my Ragers?
Possibly ineffective for athletic performance.
Possibly ineffective.
taking Tribulus by mouth, alone or with other people, herbs and supplements, doesn't seem to enhance body composition or exercise performance in athletes. Thank you. You're so full of shit. You're just trying to get a boner.
My wife said the same thing.
Right.
She looked at me in the face. She's like,
she read right through you.
She's like, what's wrong with me? I was like, what? Well, to be fair, there's probably something wrong with you. But it's not you, it's me.
Send her in here. Make sure she brings a chair. I'll help you out.
Oh, my
I'll tell her.
Okay, you guys pad while I go fucking yell at her.
Don't do it, no. Sit down.
Go get her.
Sit down. Oh, here
My
we go.
dad bought boner pills.
We need you. So she can sit down there.
My dad bought boner pills.
My God.
Oh, this is gonna be electrifying. Right
I can't
here.
explain her side, so it only makes sense for her to come in and explain her side.
Right. This is one time I don't mind running over.
Where's the chairs?
It's right. They're out there in the kitchen.
They are
by
out in the
table.
kitchen. And now, but Caitlin's taking her time.
She is. She's like, fuck you guys. Fuck BigLipRadio. I'm on the phone right now. You're gonna listen
Oh,
to
is
me.
that it? She's on the phone.
I need you.
I have some questions.
My dad bought boner pills.
Pappa J needs you. So you need to put these bad boys on. Left is left, and you'll feel the dot on you.
Does it matter, really?
It doesn't.
Both my ears are the same.
It doesn't. They're in there.
Okay. Hello.
I can't believe the lack of faith, lack of confidence, the just lack of loyalty
From me or him?
from Zach.
Okay, that makes sense. Go ahead.
Right?
Keep going.
So Slay Zombie says, Zach, what your wife did was research. Get off this voodoo bullshit.
Thank you. Thank you, Slay Zombie.
And then
That's
he
exactly
also
what I
says
did.
the guy at the gym was pulling your chain.
Also,
It wants to pull something else.
Can I be clear? It took me about 30 seconds to research this, more
Right.
than he did.
I researched it while he was telling me the story.
Did you read everything I did?
Right. I read from WebMD. Right.
So,
He's
Caitlin,
full of shit.
Also,
how did you find out about this? First
okay,
off?
so time out real quick. Oh wait, okay, I'll get to that. All right. So I'm trying to pay off our credit cards. It's after the holidays, and I'm just slamming money on our credit cards so we can get out of that hole, right? So I'm like, I just paid off our Amazon credit card, and I look at the balance, and I was like, $16. And I was like, Zach, I'm trying to pay this off. What did you buy? And he goes, I don't know. What are you doing?
Drinking beer.
And
Keep
he goes, what are you talking about? I said, did you order something? He goes, yeah, I got some of like my supplements or whatever. And I was like, I said, okay. And I said, what did you get? You literally just got your supplements in the mail the other day. Like, I don't understand what you got. And he goes, it's something I've gotten before. And I'm like, he's being shady because he's not telling me what it is.
Right.
So I was like,
oh,
okay.
so he knew there was something.
Yeah,
Not
literally,
true.
he's like, I told you about it before.
He knew
Like,
right
I was
from
like,
the jump.
No.
Not fucking true.
Something's shady here. So I was like, all right, now he's got me peaked and I'm going to go look at this. So I get on there and I look at it and I was like, all I see is, oh God, I don't have it in front of me. Do you have it?
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and cut off tonight's show.
Male
Get out of
testosterone
here.
boner pills.
No, it doesn't say that, but like it says something
You
about.
read the reviews on Amazon is
Thank
the
you.
problem.
So
You read
all
the
I
reviews.
See is excuse me, I'm speaking.
Oh, sure.
Right.
All I see is
Shit.
Tribulus. All I see is Tribulus, and at the end of like the title, it says testosterone. Whatever booster. And I was like, testosterone? What the hell is he taking testosterone for? So then I was like, and I said, what testosterone? I said, it says right here, it's steroidal, and it's a testosterone booster. And he goes,
I ain't
"It's
buying
not.
steroids for
It's
$17."
not. It's not steroids. It's not what you think.
What I
I had
said-
an ex-boyfriend that was on steroids. He was a piece of shit. So
What
I was like, I'm not doing this.
Remember what I
again.
said to you was there's not steroids ever anywhere for sale for $17.
Right.
According to WebMD, there is no evidence that it increases testosterone in men at all. It's just an aphrodisiac.
It's just an aphrodisiac.
Right.
However, it
Considered
also increases aggression, and you have erections for hours. So I'm sorry, but like it does something.
That's being
It does
male.
something.
Being male does that.
Ew. Not for hours,
Just
Jared.
wake
Nice
me up in the
try.
morning. Just
Sorry,
wake me
bro.
up in the morning. You'll find out whatever erection you want.
So-
There's that TV commercial that says for an erection lasting longer than 3 hours, call your doctor. I look at the old lady. I say, if I got her erection last longer than 3 hours, you're gonna have to call a doctor.
You ain't doing something right. Sex is
I'm moving out. Get
sex is
out.
I don't think that. That's just my uncle. I don't
Then,
think that way.
Jared, we're looking
Honey,
at...
I love you.
Stop it. We're looking at the comments,
She
right?
hates me.
Right.
And this one guy's like, he's like, he's like, definitely gave me a little bit of boost in the gym. He's like, but solid erection for hours. That's like first comment. Then the next comment is better than Viagra. Then like the third comment, and I was like, what the hell are you taking this for? And he's like, lasts for hours. I'm like, ew, gross. Nobody wants anybody that lasts for hours.
Yeah, they do.
You guys want to last for hours.
Women want guys with big dicks and can last for hours, right?
Nah, false.
Oh,
so
you heard it first.
maybe the first one, not the second one.
What?
So
that's fucked up. Because I don't got either. I can't do either.
Shut up. So then
It wasn't a no, your honey, your thing's big. It was a shut up.
No, I say to him, I say, where did you research this? Like, where did you get information for this? And he goes, I watched a YouTube video on it. And Paige from the other room goes, you can't believe everything you see on YouTube.
Paige is 9 years old, by the way.
I didn't watch a YouTube video.
That's what he said.
It was about.
I researched this for 30 seconds, and I was like, "This is literally
and I
all
watched
about
a YouTube video.
like your libido. Like, what the hell?" And I said,
What's wrong with having a bad libido?"
And then, hold on. Then it says, "Do not take more than 90 days." He's been taking this since July. He's been taking it for 6 months.
Well, you got to tell everything.
Oh, what did you call me in here for? You think I was going to keep it a secret?
A little bit.
I got a lot of information.
Be on my fucking side, at least.
So meanwhile,
at least tell people I have a big erection instead
That's
of
probably
just.
why you fall asleep all the time now.
You wish. You wish.
Did you call him Boner Boy?
I did call him Boner Boy.
Okay, since you're here, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Have you experienced any abnormal boners or any length of abnormal time that a boner has been happening for?
Have I experienced
Yes.
abnormal boners on myself?
Not me.
Yeah,
You're my
have you
wife.
noticed-
I'm without being disgusting. I'm trying to ask
Have
you
you
a
noticed the
question.
difference in his performance?
Yes, actually, because for the last 6 months, I've told him.
Wait, how do you
Sorry,
order this
Kate,
shit?
This is maybe TMI. I've said to him, like, what the frig? Are you going to finish or what? Like, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. It's 9:45.
When did we start? 9:44?
We've
We've been doing this for 3 minutes. I told him I missed my minute.
She's
man.
a
This is
3-minute
bullshit.
man.
This is not the way that I want to do this.
She's the minute man, not me. It's her.
This explains that episode where the kid came in crying.
Oh,
You took too long.
Remember we talked about that years ago.
What?
Years ago? That was like 3 months
What?
ago.
It was?
What happened?
Oh, when
You
we
might
were
have been drunk.
We were done diddly doing it, and the kid came into the bedroom while I was under the covers, and the kid didn't know I was under the covers doing the done diddly doing.
Yeah.
And you had to talk to the kid like I wasn't under the covers doing the done diddly
Yeah.
doing. Like that's how it went the whole time. This is what Eric.
They were
was talking
crying because
about.
they thought you were hurting me.
Yeah,
you
not because I was
probably
taking
were. You probably were because you lasted more than 3 minutes,
God,
and
you
that's
guys
not
are
your MO.
fucking
and I didn't
idiots.
like it.
Dude, air high five, you were plowing.
No. Listen,
this isn't what
15
I give you a
years
half.
together. I have expectations, and that's not one of them. I was not a fan, so I'm returning it.
Since July, I need to ask you a serious question.
I have it in my car. We're
She
gonna return
does.
it to
She
Kohl's.
does. the sealed supplement showed up to our house, and she's like, "What is that?" And I was like, "I don't know." She's like, "Is that your fucking boner pills?"
Stop.
That's what she said. And I was like, yeah, actually. She's like, giving them to me. I'm fucking returning them. I'm like, what? So let me ask you.
Oh no! You know what was the funniest thing actually? So he ran out of it. He ran out of it recently, and he farted the other day, and it was like the wussiest fart ever. It was like pew, and I was like, oh my god! I was like, is that because you're not taking your testosterone anymore? You got little wussy farts now.
Stop. Let me ask you a real question. Here's a real
God.
question.
Here it is.
Here's real
Or
data.
none of the other questions
Here's
were-
real facts. Everybody and their mother
here we
knows
go.
I at least get it on once a week.
Oh
Top
my
Z,
God.
Top Z, let
Once-
it be
once a
known.
week
Last
is-
time with
You,
Boner
when
Boy.
you say you get it on, can you like say we get
But
it on?
you're
'Cause you're making me a
here-
little uncomfortable. You act like it's separate, and
But
that's not.
I'm
okay.
trying to
You're
pretend
just
you're
in
not.
the room. Don't think you're needed.
Oh please!
I'm a little uncomfortable.
He's not needed.
Listen,
half the
based
time.
off what
It's
you
fine.
told me, I'm very uncomfortable right now talking about
Okay,
this.
go ahead,
So,
continue.
so they're at least once a week, right?
Mm.
Right. And you've been at the other end of this little exchange here.
True.
So you would have the best details of all when it comes to whether or not this supplement has been doing what it says it's going to do, or whether it's just a figment of my imagination. I'm taking it because everybody else is taking it. So since July, has there been anything different? I know you said takes longer, but you've said that
Takes
for
forever.
10 years of our fucking life.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, because
I've
you're
said it
the
a lot
1 minute
lately.
man. You're the 1 minute man.
I
We've
am.
come to find out.
You're
I'm-
welcome, by the way.
I'm not the 1 minute man.
I don't know why you're upset about
You are.
this. My God.
So have you noticed a difference from July up until now and that sort of specific aspect ratio when it comes
Why are you using big words in the wrong way?
Is he a bigger dick now than he was?
Yeah,
that's
he
a
is
separate
bigger dick.
That's a separate question. But hey,
does he have a bigger dick or is he a bigger dick? Which
is
one
he a
did you
bigger
say?
dick?
Yeah, he is a bigger dick.
yeah, I thought he was on my side for a second. I was like, he says I got a bigger dick.
Nope.
No,
that's
I'm
not
the
what he
bigger
Go
dick.
said.
Top Z.
That's
First
not what he
thing,
said. Yes.
have I lasted any longer than I normally have?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. It's
How many
annoying, though.
minutes?
Like way longer. I'll be like, oh my God. Are
What do you mean it's
done yet?
way longer?
Like, okay, normally it's 5 minutes or less. You're trying to go 10, and I don't like it.
You know what makes you go?
If I'm going to be like realistic about the timing.
You know what makes you go 10 minutes instead of 5?
You beat off before you do it?
No,
Tribulus.
You have
Tribulus.
You have less testosterone.
No.
Because the more testosterone you have,
According
the quicker
to
and
this-
harder you're gonna shoot.
No, this is about stamina. According
Okay.
to this, is about stamina.
It is.
Right,
So
but
I'm
it's
lasting
not
longer.
about testosterone.
I'm lasting, not about testosterone.
Testosterone stimulator.
So I can
So
tell
you're
you, I have waken
claiming
up.
It's about testosterone.
Remember when you're in high
That's
school
what it says.
and you're just in class and randomly you hear the under part of your desk go, and it's because you just got randomly you just bricked up for no reason. That's what happens in kids' lives before they hit like the adult
Read that line.
puberty.
What?
What
But
do you have in
It
a
doesn't appear
read?
to increase male hormone testosterone in humans. Tribulus is also known as puncture vine because its sharp spines can
It
flatten.
does not increase testosterone.
It says might. Time out.
If you have more testosterone,
Tribulus
gonna
has
pop
chemicals
faster.
that might increase levels of some hormones. So what
Some.
hormones does it increase?
not testosterone. It specifically
Your
says
libido.
not testosterone.
Because of the one WebMD article you're reading?
Bro,
Or
you
what?
literally-
This is the
What
same
kind of research?
article.
The 50-second.
This is the same
research?
article. It's all in the same article.
To be fair, you did say you looked it up on Amazon and had all your answers.
No, I didn't say I looked up on
All-
Amazon.
all I
I
got-
said I looked up the reviews and then I went to like 10 other websites.
All I have
Why
to
do I
say
look at one website
is when I'm in the gym
ever.
Yeah.
I look at like 10
and I'm looking at my watch that
all
says
the
30
time.
minutes before this supplement, I used to go, oh my God, I'm done. I'm ready to get out of here. Now I look at my watch. I'm like, oh shit, I got 30 minutes left. It's the best thing ever. It helps out specifically, but I don't think it's in the ways that people are worried about and are afraid of. Does it look like I've been taking testosterone? Like when you physically
You've been real angry.
When you physically look at me,
That's from the alcohol.
I've gone to
hon.
the gym
True.
5.
True. He's
right?
always drank like this. He's
Right?
drank like this for a while. He's been angrier lately.
I've gone to the gym between 5 or 6 times a week. This is not one of those things. Just specifically factual right now, so we can figure this out. I've noticed more pumps. Now, when you look at me, does it look like I've been taking any testosterone supplements?
No. Your balls are the same
I feel like
size.
I've been bigger before
Just
than I
saying.
have now.
Is that weird? Like, is that weird that I said
well,
that?
you're factually. You're
I
here,
told
so
you I had an ex-boyfriend who did it. There's certain changes you notice.
I know, but I'm noticing things too.
Well, I think your
not
body
breaking
fat
out.
percentage is rising.
It's about the same.
No.
My body fat, because I'm getting older, so I'm getting fatter.
Right.
Right.
All I know is
You're
just
starting
from
to look
looking.
like
I don't
Pappa J.
look any skinnier or bigger than what I've ever had been before, right?
You're a little
No.
thicker.
Well, because
little
I'm
chunkier.
older and fatter. I've weighed more in my life now than I ever
chunkier,
have.
right?
And it's
Yeah.
not due to muscle, right?
He's getting into his mid-30s.
I'm working out the same amount of time.
He's gonna cry at the end of this episode.
I am. I'm gonna turn off these mics and I'm
He
gonna wait
takes
for
a
you to
lot of
leave.
pride in his
And then I'm gonna
body.
bitch at my wife and I'm gonna lock her in the
it-
closet.
Slay Zombie said Zach pee small and sex bad.
He also said Tribulus is a prank for sure. They got you, man. Fuck off, Slay Zombie. Now listen, I wasn't hiding anything until Kate made it very relevant that I might be using this for some other reason than just going to the gym. Which, to be 100% fair,
Right.
I ordered this specifically to go get big at the gym and to last longer at the gym. I wasn't like, oh hey, with these I can bang my wife for an extra 3 minutes and I'll have a bigger cock. Let's do it.
And I was like, ew.
Never once would I have done that. So I feel like she looked up a specific amount of ads that would tell you.
I looked at like 4 or 5 different websites.
You looked at reviews on Amazon.
That was the first thing I looked at, which in turn made me research
All I know
more.
is I feel like there's truth in all of what we say, but at the same time, I feel like we're false and we don't know what the fuck we're talking about when it comes to a lot of this. But
When you say we, are you talking about you?
listen, whenever
Okay.
you've asked me, are you ready to go? Have I not been ready to go?
You've always
well,
been
then
ready
what
to
the fuck
go.
are you worried about?
You've always been ready
I
to
never
go.
once came to you and said, hey, you need to
Well,
fix,
when I saw that you were taking them,
you
I
need
was
to fix
like,
this up.
I was like, wait a minute. Have
I
you
can-
not been feeling satisfied?
So she
Like,
turned it
I
into
was
a
like,
sexy thing. When
I just
had
wanted to make
the last thing on
sure.
my mind was sexy thing. Now, to your point, when I saw this on the internet, I watched people that have fitness channels that have been doing YouTube for years. I'm not saying they're the pros, but you can see the results of what they preach in their YouTube channels.
Right, Lizard King's talking about this, right?
Liver King? No, that dude's been proven to taking steroids after he said, no, I don't.
Right.
So that's a different story, because we all know when you look at the Liver King.
How come it says it's a steroidal? How come that's one of the things on there?
You know, that's a good question. Now, I'm not a scientist, but when it says steroidal, I feel like it's less than what it's saying when it's a steroid. Steroidal means like, hey, this is acting like such, but it's not this because it actually just helps the gland that produces this produce it more.
So let me give you this like off-brand
So
steroid.
well, you know, testosterone. When you have a vial of testosterone, that's literally testosterone. It's not a supplement to help boost your libido or whatever helps develop testosterone. You're putting more testosterone in your fucking body.
Sorry, I was looking at what Slade Zombie wrote.
He said, wait, do girls like huge dicks or just regular ones? Alexis says regular.
Alexis would say regular. Alexis is trying to make
I feel like
better,
it goes
Josh.
with the size. The bigger the chick, the bigger the dick. That's what I say. I mean, if you're not worried about, if you don't got a big chick, you ain't got to worry about a big dick, right? No? No?
You
Bob,
can keep telling yourself that.
the boss man's just all quiet to himself. He's like, I'm off.
Dude, it's all in how you use it.
I don't think that's true. I don't think I have a little one.
I'm just a girl. I
and I have 4 baby
about
mamas.
I
Maybe you're right. It is how I use it.
I beat mine like it owes me money. Am I using it right?
I'm gonna beat my dick like it owes me
I
money.
know, you should
What
take
song
some
is that?
Tribulus and it'll last a little longer.
Maybe it'll fight me back.
I gotta wait.
Maybe it'll hit back.
Right?
Grow some dick arms.
He's gonna get
and
home
just
and his
start
wife's gonna
punching
hand him a
you.
vial.
I got a way to solve this. What we all need to do is go on to Pappa J's Amazon
Right.
and
Oh
order Tribulus
A bunch of boner
for
pills.
each of us, for whoever's on the show, and then we all take it, and then we compare not next episode. We need a month.
You've hit your max.
We
You're
need
not
a
taking
month.
it anymore.
So we'll give it a month of you guys taking it as well, and then we'll discuss it later on. See, we'll have your wives on the show and see if they notice a difference between the size of your genitalia and the size of what it used to be, right?
I never said your genitalia got bigger.
Or how long you last in the bedroom.
Or
I
smaller.
already banged my old lady silly. She's got nothing. There wouldn't be any difference.
This is usually where I just
Right.
ignore him
I know.
because I know he's so old.
We just let him gloat for a little
He
bit.
literally
Thanks,
traded his
silly.
Lincoln in for a Bronco just to feel younger. So I can only
drive the old
imagine.
lady pretty good.
I can only imagine how their bedroom life is. Maybe it's like one of these.
I'm making
All right, are
stuff
you done?
happen.
Oh, I am. She's like, no.
I'm making stuff happen. I remember my pickup line.
What is it?
It was, hey, look, man.
Buy a Ford, not a Chevy.
I'm
wrong
not very
pickup
big.
line.
It don't take that long. You might not even know I was there.
I think you're.
What are you out?
I think you
What are
fell
you
asleep and you just
What
woke
are you
up because
out?
you heard all the commotion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you
Get the
so much
fuck
for
outta here.
tuning in on tonight's 237th episode of Big Lip Radio. It's not a special night, but I feel like it is because we have none other than the flowering blossom herself,
That's me, the
Caitlin
delicate
here,
flower.
to tell all my lies. 'Cause
Are we doing Guess That Actor?
why are you talking about shit? The boss.
The show's over.
The show is over, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning
Sorry.
in. Every Tuesday between the times of 5:30 and 6 we'll go live. Hit us up on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Big Lip Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in now. Like, subscribe, sign up for our lip service, BigLipRadio.com/lip service. And if you don't have any of that, just go to BigLipRadio.com and you'll see everything else we have to offer just for you. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday. Peace. Next Monday. Peace.
So you're gonna change the name of the show now?
Tribulus Lover.
No.
So your new name's now Boner Boy.
Boner Boy.
It's K-Dog and Boner Boy, Pappa
Hear 'em
J
all
and the
talking
boss.
shit. They're all talking shit.
Boner Boy.
All talking shit. I'm gonna go open up that supplement and take it all right fucking now. All of it. All 30 pills. I'm gonna go.
Boner Boy.
Already returned articles.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You take
All
too
of it.
much crap.
You take too much crap.
You be on that show, Weird Stories of the ER.
Thank you.
Maybe that's where your hair went.
I shaved it on purpose. I shaved my head on purpose.
All right, let's do this. I gotta get out of here, man. It's fucking later than shit.
Yeah, I shaved my head on purpose. It's later than shit. You gotta do the video?
Later than shit, Pappa J is tired.
I gotta pee. I'll pee after the fact.
Wait, I gotta poop. You can't do the video yet. Hold on. Excuse me. Hold on. No, stay in that party.
Oh, hey, if you've been tuning in, you get to see the after show. It's where we do the video and everything else. Love you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Boner boy. What are we doing? Videos?
Yeah.
What do we do?
Let me tell you.
Oh, that's my butt.
We found out more about this man's sex life than we ever needed to know.
Yeah, way too much TMI.
Before we lost our appetites, we tried this horrible crap. Wonderful stuff. And that really good stuff. So you want to tune in to episode 237 and find out why this man's new name is Boner. Oh my God. Fuck off!
Schmubbles.
Oh shit.
That's the best. You fucking guy. You fucking guy. Ah.
Oh, that was fun.
The best. Thank you all for joining. We really appreciate it. We'll catch you all next Monday. Remember, next Monday. Not always, but next Monday between the times of 5:30 and 6. Peace.
Turbo RX-7.
KK, did you hear what Daddy said? I can start going.
I'll be like, what? We can, for next week, we'd be like, what? Fuck.